idea. I have never, ever done it like this before. So I am unsure if I'll even be able to see any comments or anything, but how are you? How are you? So, two things. Oh my gosh. I have been searching and searching and searching because I don't want to put, look at my freaking hair. This is why I hardly ever put my hair back anymore, because now my hair is finally growing back and it's poofy poofy. So, two things. I wish I could show you guys just how funny this looks right now. I could not get my DJI to connect to live stream, but what I was able to do was just use my phone. Hi Harji, hi Softest Sunlight, how are you both doing? So what I was able to do was just go get my car mount for my phone and then attach it to my mirror. It looks really weird. Hi Miss Mindy, how are you? It looks really super weird, but I'm gonna show you guys. No face tracking, get the face tracking off. I don't even know, it's gonna, okay, hold on. I don't know how to do it, so to turn off the gimbal. Okay, hold on. Let me see if this works. Do you guys see just how you're connected? Watch, let me see. Do you see that? That's my phone. This is my vanity mirror. I wish I could show you, like, because as soon as I move it around to the back, you can't see, but you guys are on my car mount and it's so funny. I could not figure out how. I'm still working. If anybody knows how the heebie-jeebies to connect your Pocket 3 to live stream, please inform your girl, because I have no freaking clue. Hi Tammy, how are you? So you guys, a couple things. David and I usually spend Sundays together. We don't usually do anything but just hang out, right? Or do whatever we do, like, you know, grocery shop, whatever, just, you know, household things, whatever. But we have made an effort to not have other commitments outside of one another, right? On Sundays, because it's the only day that we really have, hi amiga, to really like hang out, just me and him, right? But two things happened today. Well, he was off yesterday too, so we got to hang out. I am making plans to buy one. Miss Harji, when you get it, I want to hear all about it. We need, let me finish telling you, and then I'll tell you why I'm not going no far away. So we had went to Torchy's, right? If you're familiar with, like, I don't know if they're anywhere but in Texas, but in Texas, Torchy's is like a artisan taco place, right? And I'm not very bougie with my tacos, but I absolutely hate Tex-Mex food. I hate Tex-Mex food. So when I'm craving like a taco, I'll get it from Taco Bell. Like, I prefer Taco Bell over like a taco, like a restaurant here, right? And I mean, they use the same shells anyways. Like, why not just buy it cheaper at Taco Bell? I know I'm gonna get some hate for this, but okay. It is what it is. I'm just being honest. I hate Tex-Mex. So, okay. So I went to, we went to Torchy's because they gave me a coupon for a free Torchy bowl, and they're like $10 or $11, just depending on which one you get, right? So I told David got one yesterday. Mine didn't come for some reason. They had some promotion and they were giving it out. I didn't get mine yesterday, so we got him a bowl, and I got a kid's meal. And so if I'm gonna eat tacos in Texas, I don't care for Tex-Mex. Yeah, I prefer authentic Mexican food, and there's not a lot of that here. So I have to make it myself, and it's kind of hard sometimes because they don't have a lot of ring. I know my eczema is acting up a little bit, you guys, today, but it's not that bad. So, you know, but we went today, and David got my bowl because I'm not gonna eat that much, and then I got a kid's meal, right? So they have different options. I got 2 chicken strips and 2 fried avocados. You guys, I can't show you the picture because on my phone that I'm using to live stream, but I wish I could. I will post a picture of it in the community post. It was, excuse me, it was delicious. It was so good. But on the way home, we were driving home. It's in Burleson. I live in Fort Worth. It is, I would say, maybe about 10 miles away, right? Not too bad. But about, I don't know, a minute into our drive, we realized the air conditioner stopped working in the car. It is 100 degrees outside. It was miserable drive home. Once we got here, we were like, we're not going anywhere. We're gonna stay home. He doesn't do all that well in the car without an AC. Like, I'm just like, open the windows, we'll be fine. But I mean, because it's not that long of a drive, you know, it's not like that bad. But if we were gonna go somewhere far or something, I would die. But it wasn't that bad. But it sucks because it's hot. It's hot to not have an AC. So, I don't love Tex-Mex, but I would eat it. Yeah, see, and I won't eat it. Like, we go to this place, and it's called Rosa's Cuisine or something like that, cafe. I don't know, I forgot what the name is, but it's the name, the major part of the name is called Rosa's. And I don't like their food, but I can get down with their kids' cheese enchilada, but I don't like it with any of their meat because their meat is not my style. But I'll get the kids meal, and it'll be one cheese enchilada, and then it has a side of like rice or beans, and David usually eats those because I don't like them. But they do make good fresh tortillas, and they do have some, it is not spicy, but it does have some flavor. Their salsa and chips are pretty okay, but I don't really eat a lot of that stuff. I know, I'm just sitting here like, the thing about going live vertically apparently is that it does bring more attention to your channel. The problem is it brings a lot of trolls too. So I'm the only one who's sitting here, you know, I don't have moderators, so I'm sitting here like, whatever. Yeah, I can cook. For many years, I didn't know how to cook. I could like put some stuff together, but I kind of taught myself things. My mom is an amazing cook, but she's one of those cooks who doesn't know how to tell you how to do things. She just like, here, let me show you, you know? So it was really hard for me to learn. But, so now we're home and we're not doing anything. And he decided he would take a nap because, you know, he's frustrated over the car's AC, and it's frustrating, and I get it. And I'm not upset with him about it, but because of that, we don't have nothing to do. So I was like, hey, I'll go live. And I am gonna get a coffee. You guys already put the fiber in. Look at what it's already doing just because it's just been sitting there. No, my mother does not measure. My mom learned to cook from her mom, who, you know, grew up in Mexico. She learned to cook in Mexico, so they didn't have like, this is, one second, let me go grab it. You guys, I'm still too short to get in my chair without jumping in it. This is the Kirkland Optifiber. It's a prebiotic fiber supplement. This one is flavor-free, sugar-free, gluten-free. It has 190 servings, and it is 2 teaspoons, so 4 grams per serving. And yesterday on our live, we figured out that one, oh, you guys can't even see this, so let me unplug it. Yesterday we figured out that one serving was 1 heaping spoon of that plastic spoon that I have. It doesn't normally get thick, but it is getting thick because it's literally just been sitting here for like 15 minutes because I put it in like right before I came in here, and so yeah, but it has no flavor. It's really like super easy to like blend in. See that? See how simple that was? But it was just because it was just sitting there. And I know the lighting makes it it is a little cloudy, but it is pretty clear. It doesn't normally, I'm going to, yeah, okay, so chike. You guys already know about me and my chike. I forgot that I have some samples still. I tend to try not to drink these here at the house. these ones, like the individual packets, because I like to take them with us on road trips. But it doesn't look like we're going to be doing any road trips anytime soon for the rest of the summer because it is freaking hot. And we can't go anywhere without an AC. We'll die. So, okay, I'm joining. No, I promise I love Chike. Harji now is a Chike girl. Felicia, she's not here today. She is out enjoying herself and I'm jealous. She bought when the mocha flavor went on sale for Prime Day. I posted it on the community post for you guys and she went and bought it and she loves it. And I think mocha's a really like easy flavor to get into if you're not really a coffee girl. She said she wants to be a proffy girl. So I told her, girl, this is how you're gonna do it. So not only did she did that, as far as I know, she also got a hand mixer like the one that I have. Because it is thebomb.com. But what flavor should we do today, you guys? We have Café de Goya, which is a cinnamon iced coffee. It's supposed to be like the way, I don't know how to explain it. Amiga, do you know how to explain it? Where basically you boil the coffee in water with some canela sticks, which is cinnamon sticks, on the stove, and you boil it together. And it's coffee of the pot, right? So it's delicious. And then this one is caramel. I have some more, but I don't know where the other ones are. They're probably in my road trip bag. And then I have vanilla. You're gonna do caramel, yum. And I have original. Which one should I do, guys? I'm kind of leaning, I completely forgot. We still don't have any milk. So I was kind of leaning towards going to original and then using one of the lemon bars, which I've told you guys more than once, they should never have named this lemon bar. It's not a bad flavor at all. It just doesn't taste like lemon. And I am a lemon fanatic, but it tastes like cereal milk. It tastes like what you would expect to find at the bottom of your cereal bowl, right? So I was kind of leaning towards this, but then I realized that I have all these other flavors. So which one do you guys think? Which one should we do? I also love that Chike has a really amazing refund or return policy. I'm not trying to get a refund, but the chai one isn't my favorite. I really wanted to like it because I love chai, but it's just not my favorite. So I am gonna return it. They give you like 365 days to return it. The individual packs, I bought them in a sampler pack on Amazon. I can send you a link to it. It's like $14 or something for, I think, like 7. Yeah, so the original ones that I got came with the like starter set, but they don't have that deal right now. But I bought these, and then they have also the triple shot espresso. I do not have an Amazon store, but I do have an Amazon affiliate link. So like if you ever want to buy something that I talk about, you can just click. What I learned was you like if there's a specific product that I have listed, you can just click that and it'll take you automatically over there, and I do get a percentage of that. It does not raise the price for you ever, but I do get like commission for selling it. But what I also learned is that you can just click any of the links and it takes you to Amazon, and then you can buy whatever you want, and I still get the credit for it. So that's still cool. Not just me, but like anybody that you're trying to support. I think that when people, for me, I'm not trying to make, I mean, you don't make a lot of money. I'm not trying to make money off of Amazon. Please don't misunderstand me. It's just that Amazon is really easy. A lot of people have Amazon. A lot of people use Amazon. So it's just kind of easy to like connect it. But I buy these things because not only do I want to try them, I want to be able to recommend to you guys things that not only do I use and love, or have used and loved, or would recommend to my own mother. If that makes sense? Like, because I do use prescription medications for my face, I don't use a whole lot of actives like over-the-counter products, but I have in the past. And for people who don't have access to get the prescription, I have some things that I can recommend to them. And I don't know how to explain it, but you know, I do love I really, really do. And you guys, I think you guys know that by now because you see how often I drink it. I completely destroyed the peanut, and I didn't think I would like it because I'm not a peanut butter person, but it's just such a good flavor and such a good amount of protein. And you can see that since it's blended in, it did not settle back down. And it's been 6 minutes since I did that. And just because I won't shut up. So which flavor got, you know what? Nobody's telling me. So I'm just going to do this flavor. I'm going to do the original. I'm going to do my plan. I'm going to do the original and I'm going to do my this. No, I love to support creators who are taking the time. There are a difference to me that are creators who literally are just here to sell you stuff. I'm never going to be that person. I'm here to recommend things to you that I personally would use, or if I cannot use, would recommend to my mom. And I promise you that I can send you like screenshots of my conversations with my mom or one of my brothers where I'm recommending things to them because I love it. I don't just do it with you. I do it with everybody because I'm like, hey, check this out. I love blah, 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 blah. You know, so I'm not trying to sell nobody nothing, but why not? Why not make a couple coins, you know? I agree to Delilah doesn't show us random weird stuff. See? And I will never do that. I will show you random weird stuff because I'm random and weird and I like random and weird stuff, but I would never, do you know what I mean? Like to me, there's a difference between showing you stuff that just piques my interest or just random crap of stuff that, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? So like I've made a total, and I've been doing the Amazon affiliate links for like 2 or 3 years. And I've made like a total of like $22. But hey, $22, I mean, that'll buy me almost a bag of chai coffee. Oh, that's so sweet, Tammy. I really, really like you guys are gonna make me cry right now. Hold up, my eyes are watering up. A couple things. One, I love to learn things. I love to learn things. And when I get interested in something, like, you know, I think it's the ADHD in me. Like $22 would buy me another sunscreen, which reminds me, I did bring them in here just in case I decided to talk about them again. This one's almost completely empty. I've gone through a whole entire bottle, and that is because I've been using the Dr. Idris, which is not in here anymore. Oh, I'm a liar. I've been using this one since I figured out that it's too freaking hot to be out there without whatchamajiggets. I just checked, and apparently Chike also has a plant. Yes, they do have a plant-based hold on. I can't think of how to say it right now. Plant-based protein version. Yes, they do. I have not tried it yet. But I would highly recommend them. Even if I personally don't like the flavor, because we all have different taste buds. But I think their products are quality. Which is nice. Oh, you're a vegan. That's, I mean, hi, Mary. That's really a hard life to have. I mean, not in that way, but I mean, being a vegan would be really hard for me because I like beeswax. I was a vegetarian, just so you guys know. I was a vegetarian for 3 years. I fast for things, not just necessarily for weight loss, you know, for religious purposes. I have been fasting on and off almost my whole life, for different things, for different reasons, for different, you know, lengths of time, all of these things. But I once gave up any meats. Oh girl, okay. I can't shut up, and I've been trying to make this coffee since we started 19 minutes ago. I'm gonna use the Chike protein coffee in original flavor. The reason I'm using original is because I don't have regular milk. Well, I don't use regular milk, but you know, I don't have my we were gonna get the Fairlife milk, but 2 things. One, it is double the cost. The second thing is actually double the calories. So I decided that I would wait, and I was gonna go to Kroger and pick up our milk for the Kroger brand Carbmaster milk. And the AC went out and we forgot. We just came straight home. But so I'm gonna blend the Premier Protein Lemon Bar, and this is gonna have 30 grams of protein, and my Chike has 20 grams of protein. This is a whey protein, so it is not vegan friendly, but they do have a vegan line. Wait, they have a plant-based line. I don't know if it's vegan. I didn't check. But if Softest Sunlight, if you don't mind, I would love to know your name. I've added you to my prayer list since earlier when you told me that you don't ever comment, but you've been watching. And as I've told you guys many times, every time I see one of your guys' names, if I never know your name, I will just use your handle and I will put it in my prayer journal. And if you don't believe in prayer, I'm never going to tell you that I'm not going to pray for you, because I am. I'm still going to pray for you, even if you don't believe in it, because that's okay. You don't have to believe in it, but I do. And because I do, my heart's in the right place. And I'm not going to be one of those people. Bethany. Oh, that's awesome. That's a beautiful name too. That's one of my really good friends back home in California. That's her name. I love it. Thank you. I'm not one of those people who's going to tell you, if you don't believe in prayer, then I will do something different for you, because I'm not going to do something different for you. I'm going to still pray for you. Just so you know, like, I'm not going to play. I don't play those games. If you don't believe in prayer, great, but I do. And I'm not here to preach to you guys or anything, but okay. So now you can see it's changing colors, but that's because of the Chit. So normally you should have between, sorry you guys if this is loud, but I forget the amount, 10 fluid ounces of cold water or milk to make your coffee. I just threw some water in here. It was cold when I started. It's not going to be cold no more. But to me, the quality of your frother mixer does matter. I think Harji can attest to this. If you are not using a quality one, it will still be grainy. I do use a quality one, so I've never experienced that. Please remember me and my son. Oh, of course, Mary, you're in my prayer journal. Is there something specific that you would like me to pray for? You do not have to share it here. If there is something specific that you want me to pray for, please feel free to email me at any time. My email address is in every single description of every single one of my videos except the lives. I don't put it in the lives just because I forget. And I didn't put a description in this one. But if you have something specific that you would like me to pray for, and I would love to know the names of your son, the name of your son, so I can put him in my prayer journal as well if you'd like. Hi, Journey, how are you? And I would be honored to be able to do that for you. If there's something that you would love for me to specifically pray about, please feel free to email me if you don't want to share it. And if you don't mind sharing, please feel free to do so, because I will remember. I'm doing my hair, but I'm here. Oh, what are you doing to your hair? I want to know. Are you doing fun stuff to it? Are you dyeing it? Are you cutting it? Are you just braiding? What are you doing? I want to know. And thank you for being here. Okay, so this is, oh my God, it smells so good. Hi, Michelle, how are you? I have yet to try, oh, you're straightening it. I'm just nosy, okay? Two things about me you're gonna know is that, one, I love to know things, and it's not just the nosy part of me, because I am nosy. I am nosy, I just wanna know. But I also love to learn. If there's something that piques my interest, the ADHD in me is gonna bring me down a rabbit hole. So this is the original. Oh my gosh, you guys, that smells so good. That tastes really good. So I don't know who, I forgot, I'm so sorry. Somebody asked me right now about, Mary, I think it was, that asked me about the coffee. What is it that you want to know about the coffee? I'm happy to share. Harji also drinks it now too. She may be able to answer a question if I don't have the answer. And if you guys don't know, I did buy a special cup just for my iced coffee, just for my lives, because I'm forever talking to you guys about my coffee, my ice, I love the way that looks, you guys. I love it. I love when I see that. It just makes me happy. Don't ask me why, because I don't know. But it makes me really happy to see it. I'm so weird. I'm so weird, I know. But if I ever show you guys random weird things, it's because I'm weird and I like weird things. That's good. It was better without the Premier Protein, but I wanted to make it creamy. And now this is going to be 50 grams of protein right here. I mix my, you have rice? I've been wanting to try rice. I don't have rice. I have Everyday Dose. And that's actually how I got this one gifted. I positively, you guys saw me take the head off. It's sitting in the other cup. But I am madly in love with this. Madly. I'm not kidding. probably 10 different mixers in my house, different price ranges, all the way up to $50, and they all freaking suck. I would never recommend them to no one. The amount of times that I have to change my batteries in them disgust me. So this one is, I love it. I love it. And, you know, as Felicia has kindly suggested, it can be used as a weapon. But it's rechargeable, and that I love that. So when it starts, I mean, you guys have seen one time it started dying on us while we were here, and so I had to go and charge it. But still, I drink 2 protein shakes a day to try to meet my protein goals. How many? Okay, I don't have a daily amount of protein shakes that I have. I do usually have about 1 a day though, and they're not usually ready-made. Usually I keep the ready-mades for instances like this when I just need to add, like when I use, you guys already know when I use my favorite brown sugar cinnamon coffee. You guys, I'm so sad that I can't find it. I'm originally from Dallas, Texas. I'm born in Corpus Christi. Oh, really? That is so cool. I hate Dallas though. I'm sorry, Dallas is too busy for me. I hate it. I hate busy. My brain is too overwhelmed easily. Like it is just too easy for me to get overwhelmed, and so I just don't like being around a whole lot of people in the traffic and but so on average I'll have at least 1 protein shake a day. Usually shot day and the day after I'll have 2, maybe even 3, because I just don't feel like eating. And you guys know that I have the feast or famine sort of mentality when it comes to my calories. I do have a calorie goal for the day, but I don't pay as much attention to it as I do to my weekly goal, which has fluctuated since losing. But I don't, if I'm not hungry, I'm not going to eat. I'm not going to force myself to eat. If at the end of the week I am really below my calories, guess what? I'll go grab a really good quality, high fat, high calorie steak. And 9 times out of 10, I will get myself there just with the big giant. And it's not always easy to do it, but I know that Tuesdays are the last day of the week for me because Wednesday's shot day. So on Tuesday, if I have not met my calorie goal for the week, like by a lot, like if I'm off a lot, usually I can be off somewhere around 500 to 700 calories at the end of the week. And I've never really been more than that, but a steak will kill that in a minute. So just add a little bit of butter. We're good to go. I don't mind being about somewhere between 200 and, well, anywhere below 500 to me is not that big of a deal. It really isn't. So I'm not gonna like really stress over stuff that's really under 500, but anything over 500 calories for the whole week, I don't want to stay that low. So I will add just something that is easier to digest for me. And I know that, you know, Bethany just told us that she's vegan, so that wouldn't work for her. But an avocado is high in calories. Adding avocado oil would be high in calories and, you know, easier to bring up your calorie goals for the week. So that's the way that I do it. And a lot of people do things the way that, you know, a lot of people do things the way that works for them, but for me, that's what works. So usually on shot day and the day after, actually not so much on shot day, but the day after, so Thursdays and Fridays usually is when I'm just really not hungry. Excuse me. So those days will probably be like 3 shakes in a day, just because I literally just told my brother that I cannot answer if he calls, and here he is calling. I don't know what's going on. He said, I'm sorry, I forgot you're busy. Okay. I'll text him when we're done here. I don't think I could text him from my computer, but yeah, so it's not always easy to do that, but that's what works for me. But on average, I'll have like one shake. And you guys know my favorite shake is the Primal Labs Mexican hot chocolate that is almost completely gone. I'm saving it. I'm saving it for a celebration because they're out of stock right now, but soon. So yeah, so I think that's why, one of the reasons why it's really easy just for me to know like a lot of things, or to know things about a lot of things. Doesn't make any sense, but you know, because I just love to learn. I love to learn, and I love to share the knowledge that I experience with people if they care to know. So yeah, just so you know, I always smash down my plastic bottles so that I have more room to throw them into my recycling container. When you leave them full of air. What is this special occasion live for today? Miss Sandra, hello there. No reason. You missed it, but usually David and I don't do anything but just spend time together. But on the way home, or on the way to go for a drive, the air conditioner in the car went out. So we came home because it's 100 degrees outside and we're not trying to die. So he's frustrated, so he went to bed. And I was bored. So I said, yes, I do. I miss you guys. So I said I would come and say hi. And oh, and then yesterday, you guys, I was so mad at him because he came in here, and you guys remember, oh, I don't know, but some of you guys were here for the live yesterday, and I had to go because he had washed the car, and I forgot what he wanted to do yesterday, but because of that, that's why when he got home, I stopped the live and we left. We didn't even leave for like another 40 minutes. I was mad. I was like, why didn't you tell me? I could have stayed. He's like, I didn't tell you to get off. I was like, you knew. You shouldn't have said anything that you were home until you were ready to leave. I was mad. But, you know, it's just so easy just to get all caught up with you guys and be like, hi, how are you? And then just talk and blab, because I don't do a whole lot of talking through the day. I don't know anybody. Who am I talking to? Just me? Do I talk to myself? Like, I could, but I don't need to do it out loud. Oh, I gotta take my medicine. I brought it in here to take and I completely forgot. My ice is already almost gone. And Sandra, just so you know, I made me a coffee and you missed it all. It is Premier Protein Lemon Bar, which I'm still mad about. And then the Chike original flavor. Mixed it together. And just so you guys know, I do hate verticals videos. I do. I hate them, especially when you're watching as a viewer, because I'm so used to the long form or the vertical videos where you could just minimize it and then just keep like looking for other stuff or whatever and whatever and whatever. No, I'm not a liar today. I brought my iced coffee. And with verticals, it's really hard to do that and it drives me nuts. Did you know that depending on where you are live, they don't want you to crush water bottles because the scanners can't properly identify them? It's possible. I know in California you have to do, you have to have the label and the cap on. I've never had them tell me that I couldn't crush them. I've been doing this since I was a kid. And in California, you have to take your recycling things to the recycling center to get your money back, that they made you pay for it. But here in Texas, they're not big on recycling here. I've lived in like 3 different apartments here and not one of them had a recycling container or whatever, or designated area for it. They just threw everything together. And here we do have a recycling container and I just throw it in there. But we don't pay the fees for each bottles and stuff. So I don't know. They've never once said anything to me, but maybe I should look it up because I don't know. But yeah, the rule in California recently changed. So now you have to have the lid on and the label. And you didn't have to before, which is really weird. But what are they scanning them into that they need it like whole? What are they scanning it to? I just don't understand what they're doing. I'll look it up later, but they've never said anything. And I do read, I did read when I first moved here, I did read the recycling guidelines, and it didn't say anything about not being able to do that. Maybe that's a new thing. They're separating them by plastic types. And as soon as you open the lid, they'll get all their air back. This doesn't even have a plastic type numbered on it. I know some plastics do have numbers, but this one doesn't. This doesn't either. Well, that's not plastic, so I guess it doesn't matter, but let's see. This is plastic and doesn't have anything about, nope, doesn't have the number either. I don't know, I don't even know if that's recyclable. I'll have to look into that more. Hey, Miss Kim J, how are you? Yeah, it has to be the sorting machines, but I wonder what it's scanning for. Is it like artificial intelligence scanning it? I'm not sure. But these ones don't even have the plastic type of number on it. And I know some do. Some will have like the whatever number it is, but this one doesn't say anything. I guess I'll have to look more into it. You're multitasking. I'm forever doing multiple things at once. I started my channel and it's embarrassing because I start yawning in the middle of the video. I'm not sure what that's about. I get it, Mary. One of the biggest reasons why I never wanted to start going live was because I have these moments where I'm just completely at a loss for words. It could be in the middle of a thought even, and I'll be like, and it takes me a while to, like, for that to re-trigger. But since I have now taken out the uterus, and now that I have, now that I'm on the estradiol, my, like, those moments have cleared a lot. They still happen, but not nearly as bad. Not nearly as bad as they were happening. Now I'm like all interested in the recycling. I'm gonna have to go figure it out. I need to know. I need to know. So thank you for telling me, Mindy, because I would have never knew. Do you edit your videos, Mary? Because I mean, it's easier just to get the, I mean, it's easy just to take those out in the videos when you edit, but when you don't edit, it's not as easy. I could never do it. My anxiety would get me, and I would have nothing to say. You know, I often have nothing to say. And sometimes when I come here, I have a topic in my mind and I want to talk about something specific, but then my brain is just all over the place, and then I forget, and I never talk about what I wanted to talk about because I forgot. I forgot to bring it up, and then I talk about everything under the sun else but that. So I don't know. Like, my idea was that I was gonna put a little bit of makeup on with you guys today. I have it on right now, but I've been drinking it and stuff. So I have some eyeliner, but I brought everything except mascara. I forgot, and it's in the other room. And my eye thingamabobber, and I broke it. I dropped it on the ground and it broke the hinge, but this one, because I needed a mirror to be closer to me. And I forgot, and I just haven't done it. I'm going to make, ooh, I've always wanted to learn how to crochet or knit. And I don't know what the difference between the two are, but I want to learn. But since getting carpal tunnel, I don't know if I can do it, but I'll try. I can still try. I would love to try. That sounds like so much fun, Mary. Hi, Z. How are you? We're just here talking, and for no reason, for really about nothing as well. You guys, it drives me nuts every time I see this. I'm so glad that it's growing back, but I mean, it drives me insane. Oh gosh. Oh my goodness. Pargy, wasn't that so much fun? And honestly, I have no idea how I won. None. I didn't even know I entered. And I was just like, oh, how exciting. I used to iron my hair all the time because I hated my curls, and I don't anymore. I started just taking care of my curls, and then they started coming back, and then I got sick, and now I don't care. So I don't do anything. I don't take care of the curls, and I don't straighten it. I don't do a whole lot because I'm really afraid to damage it and more than it's already damaged. I mean, there's so much breakage, there's so much fallout. Like, so I'm really, really afraid to add heat. Aw, thank you, Kim J. I appreciate that. Did you guys see the picture I posted today? Like, I don't know if you guys get this, but my OneDrive and my the Google Docs or whatever, they like send me random messages sometimes, and they're like, oh, 1 year ago today, blah 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 blah, right? And then they show you like this, like, I don't know, feed of like these different pictures or whatever, and a picture popped up, and I was like, oh, when was that from? And I did not imagine that it was just a year ago. And I looked at it, and I was wearing makeup, right? And I was like, clicked on it, and it was from the 16th of July of last year. And I was like, whoa. And then the next picture that came up was a picture of the scale. And I was like, okay. And then I said, you know, it would be interesting to see a comparison of, you know, July of last year to July of this year. And I started looking through my pictures to see, you know, because I knew I had taken at least one, because I took some with Alonda earlier, and I was like, or earlier this month, and I was like, so there has to be at least one picture in there. And I never imagined that I would have a picture that was exactly 1 year and 1 day later. And so I, you know, made a collage and put them up together and what have you. And then suddenly I realized not only the difference in like my overall appearance, but in my skin. The appearance in my skin is like, or the changes in my skin is like night and day. It's like so different. It's so crazy how different it is. Ooh, look, Sandra, you're not even 1 or 2. Hey, wait a minute. I see 1 and, oh, Tammy. I was like, I see 1 and 2. Who's 3? But yeah, so I thought it was interesting, and I took those pictures, both of them, and I sent them to my brother, because that's what I took them for. The first one with the makeup, I was just proud of myself for wearing makeup that day. And so I took the picture and I sent it to my brother, because he is my sounding board for everything, like my older brother. And I send him, how in the world am I number 1? I don't know. I told you, Journey, like Journey of Crowns, got it going on. It's weird the way that I tell you, it's not accurate. I don't get it. I'm already done with my coffee and started sipping and ended up gulping. Oh, right. It is so good. The chai coffee is just so good. But yeah, so my brother's my sounding board for everything, and anything and everything that goes on in my life, my brother knows about. And I text him everything, right? So I took that picture and I sent it to him. I was like, hey, look, I'm wearing makeup. And I sent it to him. And then when I was at the dentist the other day, I was telling him how I need to get braces. My whole life I've always had straight teeth. And about 10 years ago, one of my fillings from my molar in the back broke, and my tooth broke, but I didn't have any medical insurance or dental insurance, so I couldn't get it fixed. And they told me I needed a root canal. And I was like, well, I can't do that. So what's my next option? Because it was so painful. And they were like, well, we can pull your tooth, but you know, it's a healthy tooth, blah, blah, blah. I was like, pull it. I don't have a choice. I don't have the money to do anything else. Pull it, pull that bad boy out. So I had to pull the tooth, and doing that has made my teeth, you see I have a crossbite now. And I'm very self-conscious about my teeth because and it's probably my coffee addiction, but I have yellow teeth, and I mean, I'm also getting older, and you know, food stains it, drinks stain it. I don't drink soda. I don't drink juices. I don't eat a lot of like food that stain your teeth. I don't smoke. I don't chew gum. I don't use mints, stuff like that, because I have TMJ in my jaw and it hurts for me to chew. And then it'll lock my jaw. So I don't do a whole lot of that stuff. And yet I got yellow teeth and I hate it. And I need to, I know, you know what? When I do drink soda though, Dr. Pepper is my favorite. But I hardly ask Sandra. I told you guys, ask Sandra. She comments on everything. She likes everything. She's always here, and she last live she got a crown, but outside of that, and I have very sensitive teeth, so I have to be careful with the things that I use. So I can't just use whitening things because it hurts, and so I'm gonna get braces because good teeth. And when I smile, I feel like it looks like, or sometimes even when I talk in my videos and stuff, see, it looks like it's missing. It looked like I'm missing a tooth, but I'm not. My tooth is there. I mean, I am back here, but not right here. It looks like I'm missing a front tooth, and it's not. It's just because my tooth is, it got crooked and it's going forward. And so I have no life. I need to live via the people I support on YouTube. Oh, Sandra, you missed the whole Amazon supporting creator things. That's so funny. That is so funny. Or maybe you were here. I don't know. Maybe you just didn't comment. But yeah, so I do, when I do drink soda, I don't drink regular soda though. Dr. Pepper Zero is my favorite, but they didn't have a Dr. Pepper Zero shirt. And so, David got me this one because he's like, you love Dr. Pepper, which I do. I love Dr. Pepper, but I don't really drink soda. When I do drink soda though, this is what I want, and he knows it. So sometimes he'll bring me, I would say I maybe have in a month, I'll maybe have 2 sodas, and I don't drink the whole thing. So maybe 1 whole can of soda or 1 bottle of soda, just depending, in a month. I just don't drink it. I used to be addicted. I used to drink it all day, every day. But I hate Coke and I hate Pepsi. Ugh, I hate them. And it's funny because my mom, my little brother, and David love them both, and I hate them. I hate them. Look, guys, I never got rid of my little baby joy jar. It's been sitting. When you have ADHD, put things away right away, or you'll never do it. You'll forget. If you set it down, you will forget. Like, it's been sitting back here, and I just keep forgetting. My life is so exciting that the reason I missed the first part of your live was I was at the library. I love the library. I love the library. What'd you get at the library? Did you find any cool book? We were just talking about how I don't have an Amazon storefront, but I do have an Amazon affiliate links. So if you ever click on one of my recommendations or the links that I have in the descriptions about, you know, the stuff that I use for Amazon, that I earn a commission from it. It never raises the price for you, ever, ever, ever. But it does earn me a commission. And I've been doing it for like 3 years. And please, Sandra, you missed it, so you don't understand. But I'm not here to make money off of you at all. I just recommend things that I genuinely use, genuinely love. And if I no longer can use them, because, you know, there's a lot of skincare things that I cannot use because I do have active prescription medication that I use. Plus I have rosacea and I have eczema, you know, all of these things that I cannot use them. But if it was something that I would recommend to my mother or my brother or somebody like that, then I would absolutely have no problem recommending it to you, or something that I used to use in the past or something that I'm using now or whatever. But I just don't, I'm not here to sell you stuff. I'm just here to tell you what I'm using and what works for me. And if you want to purchase one of them, great. I have a link. I'll make some coin, and when I say coin, I mean it, because I've been doing it for almost 3 years and I've earned about $22. But, you know, hey, $22 is $22, man. I mean, it's not a tank of gas, but it's almost. And as Amiga Nydia pointed out, it is, oh, I already forgot what she pointed out. What is, oh yeah. I can buy a new sunscreen with $22. So yeah, but you know, I'm not here to like just sell you stuff just to sell you, you know what I mean? I don't like, it might sound like I do, but I don't feel guilty for recommending the things that I use and love. But some people here are just here to shill you random crap. And I would never do that, never. But I do love random crap. So if I ever tell you something about random crap, it's because I genuinely just like weird crap. Like, you know, this guy lives here because, first of all, I love Christmas. It's my favorite time of the year. But I also absolutely positively love gingerbread people. I love gingerbread. I don't know what it is, but for Christmas, I have a tree that is solely dedicated to gingerbread people. I have my gingerbread cup. I have two of them. I keep one in my desk, and usually it's like carries my pins and stuff. But you know, I like random crap. So I'm gonna tell you guys about random crap. But I'm not here to sell you stuff. Like, if I use it and love it, and if you guys are asking for recommendations, I would be happy to find something that I would recommend to you or that I would personally use. But yeah, there's a lot of channels who just are trying to sell you crap. Like, I know a particular individual who is constantly shilling like skincare products, and they're not cheap. They're very expensive skincare products. But I know, because people have asked her which one, because she puts like so many. No, I don't have coffee on my nose. I have what's called a cherry angioma. It's basically a red birthmark, or not birthmark, but a red mole. And people have known me my entire life. I got it. It developed when I was about 11, and it's been there ever since. And since then, people who have known me like my whole life, and you know, even after it came, they will still tell me like, you have a pimple on your nose, go pop it. And I'm like, dude, it's not a pimple. Like, you've known me for literally 20, 30 years by now. It's not a pimple. Like, and even if it is, so what? If I don't want to pop my pimple, I ain't gonna pop it. No, it's, yeah, see, it's there, permanent. I want to get it removed, but I'm a little bit afraid because it's right on the tip of my nose, and my nose is already big and swollen. And it's what it's probably is because it's a different camera. I'm using my phone camera, and I'm really close to my camera. This is where my camera's at. See, like not even my arm's length away. Normally it's further away, and it's a different camera. Hey Mia, what are you doing awake? But yeah, so I have that, and I have like a red line right here. It's a broken capillary. It's been there for years, and sometimes it gets bigger, sometimes it gets smaller, and people will tell me, you have a booger on your nose. Is your nose bleeding? And I'm like, no. It's been there forever. What can I do? But yeah, so this particular person is constantly shilling like all this face stuff, right? And it's always different brands. It's always like different things, and like a bunch of them. And people have asked her like, oh, so what do you use? And she will not tell them what she uses. Instead, she says, oh, I use prescription, blah, 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 blah. Before, she used to say, you know, oh, I use this. But now she says, oh, I use prescription. Then why are you still selling these things? And these are new things. These are not things that you've been using or have used in the past, obviously, because you're not using them. If it was something like, oh, you know that I use these things now, so I can no longer use these things, but I was using these things. Does that make sense? Like, it bothers me. I will never be that person. So I started not putting heat on my hair unless I'm going somewhere and I only wash it. Oh yeah, girl, I wash my hair once or twice a week, and twice in the summer. Every once in a while I have to wash it more in the summer, but I don't wash it often. I can't, because I have eczema on the back of my scalp. And if I do, like, it will inflame and I will be itching and bleeding and gross. It's gross. So where are you going then if you're doing your hair? Or where are you going? I had a mole burnt off my nose edge, so I definitely understand people bugging you about, yeah, it's constantly. And I'm like, bro. And then it's worse because I have a red one right here, but then I have a regular one, like a freckle right here next to it. So sometimes it looks like even bigger. I hate it. But it is what it is. I wash 3 times a week. I used to wash every day. Yeah, I used to wash my hair every day when I was younger, but then when the eczema developed on the back of my head, I couldn't do it anymore. And I went to the doctor because I was young, and the doctor was like, you need to stop washing your hair every single day. And I'm like, but ew. And so I learned that I couldn't keep doing it. And my hair is a lot better now because of it, but still, I mean, right now it's not, but you know, normally. Honestly, Countess, honestly, Countess, I feel like is always promoting and selling stuff, but I still watch her channel and it is a lot of expensive stuff too. I just, yeah. I actually, oh crap, it's not in here. I use for dry shampoo a brand, I think it's called Not Your Mother's. And the flavor, the smell, I mean, is something about sugar. I think it's called warm sugar. Oh, I love it. I love it. And then David hates it though. He hates it. He hates the way it smells. Because it just smells so sickeningly sweet. And you know, his head's right next to my hair. Like my nose isn't in my hair, but his nose isn't in my hair. And he thinks it smells too sweet. But I love it. I love the way it works. If you want, when we're done, I can't do it right now because I'm on my phone, but if you want, I can send you a link to it later. I love it. But they pay her to sell that stuff, those vitamin chunks she sells. Or no, yeah, I know she gets paid to sell some of those things, and that's great. I would love to get paid to sell crap. But I would definitely tell you that, that you know, this is sponsored or whatever. But I'm talking about all the stuff with Amazon. She links a lot of Amazon things that she obviously isn't using, and she talks about it like she does and she loves it and whatever. I stopped watching her channel because of the constant selling. Yeah, I don't want to watch an infomercial. But I'm always going to tell you guys about things if you're asking. I have no problem telling you guys, but you know, I have links in there. If you want to use them, great. If you don't want to use them, don't. Like I have a BioCare affiliate link. I have the Peach Perfect affiliate link. I have the Primal Queen affiliate link. You know what? I have the Ayuga affiliate and I've never linked it except for that video. I forgot about it. And yeah, but I do have an Amazon affiliate links. So any Amazon links that are in there, like I was telling them, Sandra, even if you like say I tell you, just say, right? Say I tell you, oh, you can go get this on Amazon if you like it, whatever, you know. You can click any one of my Amazon links in my descriptions, and if you click it and, you know, buy something else, it doesn't even have to be that one, but if my link was the last one that you clicked, then I will get commission for whatever you buy. It doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't have to be that specific item. So often, because I don't earn commission off of what I buy for myself, I'll go to Al's channel because I know Al has an affiliate too. I'll go to Al's channel, click on anything that she has linked, and then it'll send me to Amazon, and then whatever I buy is going to give her credit. So anytime I buy anything from Amazon, I will go to another creator and use their links simply because I want to support them. Post an Amazon link in your post so that I can click it. Oh, it's in every single one of my regular videos with the exception of my lives. Every single one of my regular videos do have Amazon links. Peach Perfect is, oh man. I just got this one. I'm gonna try it. No, this is a refill, but I haven't opened it yet. This one is the inositol, and I don't know how to say it, inositol multivitamin for women with PCOS. This particular myo-inositol and decryo-inositol at a 40-to-1 ratio is amazing for women with PCOS. It is very well studied, as well studied as something can be for PCOS when PCOS isn't well studied, if that makes sense. But this helps a lot. I have like the regular pills. These are the regular pills. They're gigantic. These stink though. They stink. So I threw in one of the hearts from the Primal Queen. I throw it in here because it makes it smell like peppermint. And you have to, and these are a lot. You have to take 4 of them, 4 capsules every single day. But I'll tell you, I have PCOS. I don't know if you do, but I have PCOS, and I have what's called hirsutism, which is excessive facial hair, right? So I get a mustache, I get a beard, I get chin hair, I get sideburns. Like I have facial hair, right? That women shouldn't have. But I have. And ever since I started taking these, and I will never stop taking them, even though I don't any longer have a uterus and I only have one ovary, that didn't cure me of PCOS. I will always have PCOS until I die, apparently, because it's not curable, even with the removal of your body parts. This one is the powder form. It's the exact same thing, just in powder. So recently I have spoken to somebody who cannot swallow pills, and this is the powder. This is my second container of this one, and I love it. This one I've had like at least 6 of them, and this one's almost done. I'm gonna need a new one. But this is the brand. They also have a creatine that David loves, and you guys know me. It has a sticker, but the Peach Perfect. And you also get a discount if you use my links. So that's Peach Perfect. They have creatine. I think I have strawberry lemonade flavor. It's in the kitchen, and David loves it. Yeah, I'm in perimenopause, but I will always have PCOS until I die. Gotcha. I'm menopause according to, yeah, even in menopause, if you had PCOS, it wouldn't matter because you're still gonna have it. But ever since and I'm not kidding when I tell you, I used to have to shave my face multiple times a day. I'm not kidding, with a razor, with an actual razor. And I have not shaved today. I shaved yesterday in the morning. And I don't know if you can see, but do you see like it's barely, before I would have had to shave like, I wish you could feel it, but there's like nothing. And before I would have had to shave at least twice a day, to shave in the morning before I would leave somewhere, and then if I had like something to do, I would shave again, but then I would shave before bed because it's embarrassing. Ever since I started taking them, and I've used different brands, and I really, really love Peach Perfect. I think they are the highest quality of all the brands that I've used. The problem that I have with them is that they're often sold out. So it's kind of an issue for me, but outside of that, I just love them. Yes, we ask you, big difference for making, yeah, exactly. Like if you guys are going to ask me, I have no problem telling you, but yeah, if you just click any one of the links in my description for Amazon and you buy something else within 30 days, if I was the last link that you clicked, then I'll get the commission for it. I don't care even if you get commission. I care if their product sucks and you're promoting. Yeah. And you know what? And not everybody's going to like, there's going to be things like you guys know, I don't have it in here, but I love the Wild Food Co magnesium supplements. I use them. I swear by them. I love them. And I tell you guys about them all the time. But there's been a few of you guys who have used them. I think Harji is one of them who was using it, didn't like it at first, but now she says they're working for her. So it's not always going to work for everybody, but for me, I love them and they work amazing for me. And I've used other brands and other expensive brands and cheaper brands and all of these things, but these work for me and they work for David really well and we love them. Your skin looks so good. Thank you. I ordered the magnesium. I'm almost out and yeah, like I love it. I love that one. In fact, we're running out too. I have to buy another bottle. And David uses their, forgot how it's called, but it's basically the same way that the Primal Queen, is a really great supplement for women to promote like your female hormones, because they use beef uterus, beef ovaries, beef fallopian tube, beef kidney, beef liver, beef heart. They freeze dry it and then turn it into powder, and it stinks, but they have this little cute heart peppermint thing in here, and it takes away the like pungent smell. But the same way that this one is for women, Wild Food Co. makes a, it's called Bull Blend. It's a version for men. And we buy that for David. And he uses that. And ever since he's been using it, he's noticed an increase in his energy, especially outside. Yes, they did work. I stopped using them because I had magnesium and other things. And I have that I have, and I read that you can get too much of it and it can cause toxins in your body. Well, that's the same with any supplement, but the great thing with a lot of minerals and vitamins that we take, if our body just takes what it needs and then you eliminate the rest, which is why some people who take like certain multivitamins and stuff will have very strong colored and smelling urine, because their body is relieving itself of all of the excess that they don't need. But not all, obviously, not all supplements are going to do that, but for the most part, it's very, very hard. Yes, you can overdose on like vitamin D, say, but it's very difficult to do. But I love that stuff. I think it's amazing, and it's far cheaper. And you know, it's 2 of us using it, so we're spending like, how much do we spend every month? It's like $45, I think, for a month for 2 containers. But if we only buy 1 bottle, it'll be, I think, like $26. I forget. I think it's 20. I don't remember the price. But whatever the price is, it's more expensive to buy them single, and it'll only last us 2 weeks because we both use it. So we just buy the double, which does give you a discount if you buy like multiple bottles. So I think when I get paid, because we do need to buy a new one, I think in 2 weeks. So I think when I get paid, I'm gonna buy us the 3-pack instead of the 2-pack. This way we always have, because you guys already know, I need it. I need it every day. Except for the steroid constipation, it keeps me regular. But the steroid constipation was a whole other beast. A whole other beast, guys. A whole other. That thing, ooh, that constipation could not be cured on its own. It was hard to deal with. It was horrible. It was awful. But yeah. So I'm always going to tell you guys about things that I love, but I'm never going to sell you crap just for the sake of selling crap. I'm just not. I don't know. I know that some people don't think twice about it, and other people do, and I'm one of those who do. But I know you guys can't see it, but if you could see it, I have a crap ton of, let me see. Oh, hold on 1 second. It's gonna shake. Just a minute. Okay. Do you guys see that? That's my supplements, and you can see that they're like deep because I have them like behind each other, and some of them are like different ones. Because I needed to pull this down for something, so that's why it's not up there. But that I use those regularly, and so I have extras behind them. My favorite multivitamin in the world, though, is the Nourished Mama. I love this, especially for those of us who use GLP-1s. So you won't be sick. It is my experience, strength, and hope, you guys, that Nourished Mama is the bomb.com. What I absolutely positively love about this one is the ginger root that they use in it, because it helps with nausea, because a lot of morning sickness can be handled with ginger root. And so what is one of the #1 complaints with GLP-1s is nausea. And so this helps a lot with that. And I love this stuff. Love it. I love it. And I do actually have a affiliate link with them too. Nourished Natural Health. And why? Because I love them. So I reached out to them and asked. So that's why I do it. Now I am sold. I'll buy it with all that strong recommendation. No, but I'm serious. Like, what's up? Want to come say hi? No? Okay. Wanted to hug me. Hold on, I'll be back. Oh, are you okay? Yeah? Okay. You needed a hug? Okay. Well, I'm glad you came to me for a hug. If you needed one.
You almost done?
Do you need me to be almost done?
No, it'll take time.
Okay.
I did push-ups and squats,
Yeah?
and I put my box cylinders in the truck for tomorrow. Get ready for work.
Oh, let me go get your movement now that I'm up, actually. I was telling him about it. knew it. Yeah? Thank you. Okay. If you need me, you know where I am. So, yesterday, we went to, sorry guys, yeah. Um, sorry, you know, oh, my hair. Sometimes you just need a hug. Cool. Glad you came to me for one if that's what you needed. You can't get any BS past. No, you know what? Honestly, yeah, I'm not. So, I mean, we could make this. We could make it into that, but then we'd have to move to OF. We're not doing that. I'm just kidding. I would. Gross. Don't be sorry. That was beautiful. Oh, thank you. You guys are always hearing me talk about how much David loves peanut butter. One day, I forgot who I was talking to. I think it was you, Mia. I went to Costco and I was doing something there for something else, right? But then I walked past peanut butter and I was like, oh yeah, we ran out of peanut butter. Somebody gave us some peanut butter. And you were saying something. I don't remember who. I'm pretty sure it was Mia. And you were saying something and I had to stop you and I was like, I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you. I mean, I do mean to interrupt you because that's what I'm doing. But I really need some help because I'm not a peanut butter person. Which one would you suggest if you were a peanut butter person? Because he loves peanut butter. And I bought him, I think it was 6 pounds of peanut butter. It was too big. They were like 3 pounds each of Jif. Yeah, I knew, I thought it was you. And we bought these muffins yesterday. He let me pick the ones that I wanted, and these are carrot and walnut. And to me, that sounded just like a carrot cake, but a muffin without the frosting and stuff, right? So we bought this, and it was 4, and he just ate one right now. That's what he was telling me, that he ate one. And I was like, what? Look at all that peanut butter. He covered it in peanut butter. He said it was a bomb. And we're still eating that jar. He's on the second jar. He's almost done. So I'm gonna have to buy another one. And how long ago was that? Not very long ago. He loves peanut butter. But so this is his bull blend. This is the same brand, the Wild Foods company, and he loves this stuff. So if you have a husband or Mary, how old is your son? If your man in your life is, hi Val, how are you? I just woke up from a nap. What pills are you taking for your skin for hyperpigmentation? That's what I have. I take hyperpigmentation. I don't take any pills for hyperpigmentation. Topical cream with tretinoin. Okay, I don't know how to say it. Hydrocone. That one, the one that you're taking, the quinin, however you say it. That one. I don't know if your dermatologist have told you, but please do not take it for an extended period of time. The longest you're supposed to take it, I don't remember if it's 1 month or 3 months, do not quote me, but you are not supposed to take it longer than, I want to say it's 3 months at a time, and then you need to take a break, and then you could take it, and then you could start it again. It is not beneficial for you to take it long term at once. Yeah, good. Because I do know some people who use it, and they didn't know they were supposed to take breaks. Their dermatologist never told them. And I was like, you are going to make your skin worse. You're going to cause things that are not going to be pretty. And yeah, so good. I'm glad. Beginning of the summer, you got that jar. Oh yeah, so it wasn't very long ago. But I use tretinoin, just like you. But I use azelaic acid as well, which also helps for hyperpigmentation. And it depends on the extent of your hyperpigmentation. I don't know if you guys noticed, but this one right here, well, first of all, I have freckles. I don't know if you guys can see that, but do you guys see them? Like, I have freckles. This one right here is what's known as, I forgot, crap, the word is escaping me now. Post edema hyperpigmentation, something like that. Basically, it is a deepening in the skin tone from like post pimples, right? So like a scar or pimple or something, it'll turn, well, a pimple will turn to this, like a mark on your face, right? Like a colored mark. And that's what this is. And that one isn't, but this one is. And it's lightening up so much. And it was so dark. And you see how like it has like this ring around it? Like it's going away now. And it didn't used to. So thank you. I appreciate that, Val. I'm working really hard. Really, really hard. And it's illegal in the US to share medication, so I don't do that. But my mother has hyperpigmentation. She also has rosacea, and she's old. So I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that. But I started her on tretinoin and azelaic acid as well, and timeless vitamin C serum, and that's it. Yeah. Yes, I have deep picking marks from my drug use picking. I did that. Yeah, and it's not gonna work for all of that stuff, but it does work for a lot of things. Guilty as charged. My brother and my dad have issues. I don't know anything about anything, you guys, but what I do know is this carrot cake muffin that I'm gonna call it a carrot cake muffin, but it's not a carrot cake muffin, is actually really, 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 really good. And I told him I was gonna eat one. I'm being bad today, you guys. I'm eating. I want it with my coffee that I still haven't finished. Honestly, if you guys have a Brahms, so Texas, if you have a Brahms, you guys should try it because it's really good. If you like carrots and walnuts, it's good. Yes, allegedly. It has been alleged that there had been some sharing of stuff, but prove it. I did nothing wrong. Hey, Alonda, how are you? Ooh, we were just talking about you. Well, not barely, but a while ago. Hi. Ooh, you're going to a casino? What casino? Wait a minute. There's casinos in Southern California? I know there's some in Central California. The Indian casinos, but there's some in... Where exactly... I mean, I don't mean your address. I don't need a pin, but, you know, like, where exactly are you? In LA? I know you're in Southern California, but where? Where are you, Angela? I was looking at a juicer today because I want cucumber juice. I just had to throw away 2 cucumbers today because out of sight, out of mind, and I forgot about them, and they went rotten, and I had to throw them away. Hamilton Beach has a really good juicer. San Bernardino. Okay, I have cousins who live in San Bernardino. Wait, are you saying the casino's in San Bernardino, or are you saying you live in San Bernardino? I have an uncle. I have 3 uncles. Well, I have more than 3 uncles, but my mom has 3 brothers. One of them had 12 kids. And out of those 12 kids, like half of his kids all live in San Bernardino or in the San Bernardino area. My preteen daughter has really bad acne on her forehead. I never struggled to that level, so I am at a loss for helping her. She has used the Neutrogena acne wash, but hasn't seen much improvement. Do you have medical insurance first? Let me ask you that, Sandra. I'm like 40 minutes away from LA because I can't stand the traffic like Dallas. Girl, look. What is it? The 405? The 405 ain't got nothing on the 35, the 45. I know people here, they don't call it the whatever freeway. I do. Californians talk like that. Yes, you have insurance. Okay. What I would say, how old is she? And how long has it been going on? And most importantly, please tell her not to pop them. Please do not let her pop her pimples. She will regret that so badly. Thank you. I hope it's fun. Hope I'll win. It'll be more fun. Yes, I hope you have a lot of fun. What I tell myself is, David and I go to the casino because he loves it, and we're like an hour and a half away from a casino in Oklahoma. And what I tell myself is, how much are you willing to spend for a good time? Okay, is it $20? Is it $60? Is it $100? What is it? Because that's the limit. Whatever that limit is, I have to walk in knowing that that's what I'm spending just to have a good time, because I'm not going to go home with anything else, right? That's what I tell myself. And then when we win, great. And if we don't win, great. I knew what I was getting into when when I walked in, right? My bonus zucchini given to me by the walk-in clinic. Zucchini. I love sauteed zucchini. Yellow and green. Wait, is yellow squash considered zucchini? I don't even know. But I love yellow and green squash, and I love it sauteed with salt and pepper. I could eat it like that. Like, I don't even need anything else with it. Some butter, but I don't need like food with it. I can just eat that, and I'm so happy with it. David loves when I make that. Oh, Alonda, you missed the Love Fest. We almost had to move our live to OF. Oh my God, yes, with some fresh grated Parmesan cheese. Speaking of pepperoni, what am I talking about? Pepino, which is wait, what were we talking about? What's that green long fruit? Not the zucchini, the other one. I forgot. What is it called? The reason you want to get a juicer, that thing. What is it called? Crap, I forgot. I used to live in Vegas, and the drive and the 101, forget it. The traffic here in the DFW, yeah, cucumber, yeah, cucumber and lime. That's, see, I couldn't remember, and oh, and it says it right there. I missed it. This is pepino and limon. This is thebomb.com. So good. Yeah, cucumber. Oh, it's so good, you guys. I love cucumber. Cucumber with salt. Oh, it fell. I knew I heard something fall. Cucumber with lime or lemon, doesn't matter. Salt or like Valentina or Tajín. I know everybody thinks, oh, you don't like Tajín? I do. I love Tajín, but I have Valentina, so I'm going to use it. It's so good. It is the best snack ever, and it's Tabasco. So good. I love it. I'm hungry, but I gotta get dressed. Go get dressed, girl. Go get dressed. I want that. Yeah. This one, they do sell it at Target and Walmart. I got this. No, wait. I think that was the issue. I couldn't find this flavor in any store, so I had to buy it at Amazon. But this flavor is so good. So good. I don't buy them anymore because they don't use the right quality salt for me. But I do have a few left, so we're drinking them. What's up, Bessie? You want a piece?
No, I already had a muffin already. And I had a bag of chips.
And a bag of chips? What chips?
The sea salt.
Oh, those are good. They're not Ruffles. They're good, though.
They look like Ruffles.
Yeah.
Taste like Ruffles.
I mean, they have...
You want Jimmy John's?
You want Jimmy John's for dinner?
$20.
Are you going to go get it?
I have to.
Well, yeah, I don't want to go, though. But
we'll see. Well,
we have pizza.
No, let's get pizza.
Okay.
I want to try that one.
Are you getting hungry? Is that what's going on?
Start eating at the oven.
Yeah. Okay. How long do I have until you need to eat?
You got more drip drop? Oh no, that's something else.
No, I brought you the drip drop. It's on your bed.
They're over there, I know. I thought that's what it was.
Come say hi. That's just your hand.
It's okay.
Okay.
At least it's over.
He said hi. Oh, here. Before I forget. Take it back,
Oh,
please. That is the Bull Blend. It's the testosterone booster for men. If you're a woman, don't take it. That's for men. That's what he is. And, you know, once you get like 40, men stop producing as much testosterone as they once did, just the same way women. So, right now we supplement it with that. What kind of salt should I look for in electrolytes? You want pink Himalayan salt or Celtic salt. There's a brand that I want to try called, it's a new brand. It's called True Hydration, I think. Now I can't remember. They use one of those two salts though. Can't remember which one. But yeah, they do sell this brand at Target, but I haven't seen this flavor. I mean, you're in a different area, so they may. But they didn't have that flavor in any store. And I can only find it at Amazon, so I ordered them. But they're really good. I just, again, don't buy them anymore. I think the other brand is called True Labs. I forget what it's called. And I can't look because I'm on my phone. But I got mine from Costco. But yeah, if you're going to buy... Personally, I don't buy hydration packets anymore. I just use the straight up salt. You guys have seen, I've showed you before. Actually, another really good way to increase your electrolytes naturally, coconut water with no added sugar. Perfect way to do it. And it tastes great. I mean, if you like coconuts. I love coconuts. I have that in my Amazon cart with the Pre-Cool Moisturizer. I love that Pre-Cool Moisturizer. I don't personally use it anymore, but my mom does. I tried it out and I really liked it, but I don't remember the reason why I switched. I forgot. But, oh, I forgot, Sandra, I was telling you about that. Okay. She's just shy of being 12 and acne has, oh, I'm so sorry. Okay. First things first. You said she's using, I forget. I gotta look. Hold on. Because when you're, it depends on your age, because you shouldn't be using things that are created for like adult people. Neutrogena acne wash. Which Neutrogena acne wash? Shoot, I don't have it in here. If you are not going to take her to the dermatologist, which I suggest you do, I suggest you take her to the dermatologist. Because it could just be, did she just hit puberty? Which probably did, because she's just 12, or gonna be 12. It could be just a puberty spike, but has she ever had acne before, or is it just like recent? Excuse me. Personally, I don't know how to say it, La Roche-Posay, I suggested that too. Crap. La Roche-Posay, I don't remember which one though. They have a million different brands, but they have an acne one that works pretty well, but it doesn't work for, it doesn't work for cystic acne. Excuse me. It doesn't work for cystic and it doesn't work for nodule. Are they just whiteheads or are they blackheads? But that one, I can't remember which one it is, but they sell them separately, but they also sell it in a set. But until you can get into I don't know how long your wait is. For me, to get into a good dermatologist, my wait was going to be 8 months. But I don't know if you guys know this about me. I'm impatient. I called them every single morning. I asked them, do you guys have a cancellation list? Because I always ask, let me get on the cancellation list. They don't. She said what they do is when they get cancellations, you know, like on their answering machine or whatever, first thing in the morning, what they do is they will start calling people. So I guess technically they do have a cancellation list, but they will call whoever's on that list. If you do not answer, they'll hang up and call the next person. Too bad, right? So I said, how about if I call first thing in the morning? She said, that's a perfect idea. We open at 8. I said, okay. 7:59, I'm sitting there and I'm waiting to hit dial. And so I started calling her and she was like, hey, great news. We actually have a cancellation for tomorrow. So I got in the next day. Or it was going to be 8 months. So if while you're waiting, if it's a long wait, I suggest you do that. And on top of that, I suggest that you look into the rose. I can't remember which one. I will send you a link to it though. It was working really well for like just regular acne, but the cystic, it does nothing for it. Nothing. And it doesn't sound like just cystic acne. But I highly recommend taking her to a dermatologist. I wouldn't even mess around with over-the-counter stuff in the meantime. I mean, in the meantime, yes, but in the meantime, while you're waiting, great. But I would highly recommend you take her to a dermatologist. And I don't know how old you have to be. I know my cousin, her son is 15 and he has horrible acne too. And his dermatologist had him start on tretinoin as well. And I don't know if you guys know this, Tret comes in 3 different strengths. You probably do because I say it all the time, but it comes in 0.025%, 0.05%, and 0.1%. Okay. Apparently there's also a 0.01%. I've only seen it once and I was very confused by it. I wasn't sure if it was a mistake on the bottle. I didn't even know what was going on, but Um, for acne, the strength matters, right? And depending on what kind of acne, but because I was dealing with cystic and nodular acne, my dermatologist automatically started me on the 0.05%, which is the second strength. For anti-aging benefits, even the 0.025, so the least strength, like that is available by prescription from a regular pharmacy, right? Not compounded. The lowest strength of 0.025 is perfectly fine. It is very well studied for the anti-aging benefits, and it is shown that even that strength has an amazing benefit for anti-aging, the way that the 0.1% does. So it doesn't matter if you're on the lowest strength, if it's only for the anti-aging effects, consistency is key. But for acne, the strength does matter, and depends on what kind of acne and how long you've had it, and all of that stuff. But I highly recommend a dermatologist, because for me, I use tretinoin, but I also use the spirulactin because I also have PCOS. So my hormonal breakouts were just that. It was because of the PCOS, right? But the spirulactin is also supposed to help with the hirsutism. But I didn't notice a difference until I started taking the Peach Perfect in my facial hair. I still don't notice a difference on my back hair though. I still have a hairy back. I mean, it's not, I mean, yes, it is because it's dark and my back is light skinned, but it's just peach fuzz. I have peach fuzz on my back, like down the middle of my spine. It's gross. It's ugly. I hate it. It's embarrassing, but it's there. It's life. And I forgot what I was saying. But for her, she may need to go on an oral. Accutane is an oral for acne. It depends on how bad it is. It doesn't sound like it's that bad because it's just on her forehead. And it just started. But depending on how bad your acne is, she may need to go on an oral on top of her a topical. And they might not recommend Tret for her being that age. They might say salicylic acid might be enough, or what is it, benzoyl peroxide might be enough. I'm not sure. But if it's just whiteheads, in the meantime, while you wait for a dermatologist, I would highly recommend that you start with the Roche-Posay, however you say it, one. It's, I mean, I think all of their stuff is white and blue, so it's hard to know which one, but I can go look in the bathroom and see the brand name, because I have it. I was using it before the Tret, and I just stopped because I started with these, and now I don't use those no more, but they're still there. David doesn't really have acne, so he doesn't need it. And what am I gonna do with it? So it's just there. If I knew somebody with acne, I'd give it to them. I mean, locally. Because it was a brand new, like I used it, I think once. And then I just opened it. If I hadn't just opened it, I would have returned it. And I threw away the box, so I couldn't take it back. But that one I didn't buy from Amazon. Usually I buy them from Amazon. I think I found it like at Walmart or something. Did you turn on the oven? How long until you want to eat? Okay. All right. He's eating the popcorn. Which popcorn are you eating? Oh, that's so good. We went to the popcorn store yesterday. Thank God the AC was still working. And they sell like prepackaged popcorn, and if you buy that one, it's cheaper. And they sell them in different sizes, but we were gonna get a medium, right? And like we were gonna pick the flavors. You could pick, I think, up to 3 flavors, but it was gonna be $30. I was like, he was like, that's okay, I'll just buy it for you. We never come, we never do any of that. I agree with Delilah. I am not a derm, but I follow I love Dr. Ellis, Dr. Sam Ellis, and Dr. Idris, and they have mentioned that. Yes, I highly, wait, they mentioned what? Because I said a lot of things. Sorry, I talked it damn much. Oh my God. But yes, I highly recommend a derm. I watch both of them. I love them. Well, you guys know. I use both of their products because I'm using this one from Dr. Idris, and Prequel is Dr. Ellis's line. I love her line. I love her line. The moisturizer, that I recommended to you, Mia, is the one my mom is using. Because I recommended it to her and she loves it and I loved it. But I still don't remember why I switched. I think it was because at Target, I went in Target because they sell it at Target in store. And they were sold out. So I had to try a different one. I think that's the reason why. I don't remember. But it sounds like something I would do. Because I'm impatient. I don't like to wait. And once I got into the dermatologist, I don't go again until September. So when I go back in September, we're going to address the hair. You guys already know. So it's a follow-up on my hair and on my rosacea face. But the azelaic acid and the tretinoin with the spirulactin has made a world of difference in my face. And I haven't even been doing it for 6 full months yet. Because you guys remember I got the prescription in, I got the prescription for tretinoin in, oh, that reminds me, in Thanksgiving time. What month is that? I forgot. You guys, I'm having a brain fart. What month is that Thanksgiving is in? November. I got it in November, but they wouldn't fill it until December because it was Thanksgiving time. So the prior authorization didn't go through, all that stuff. It looks like appointments are about 3 months out. I say take the first appointment they got and then call them in the morning and ask if they have a cancellation list. If they do, get on it. If they don't, ask them if you could call every single day. And I would call them first thing in the morning every single day. Every single day until you get in earlier. Because let me tell you something. I didn't have acne as a kid. I didn't have acne as a teenager. I didn't get acne until I was about 35. I can't imagine what kids go through having acne. Like severe acne. But as an adult, it messes with your confidence so bad. It's horrible. And the most important thing you want to do is address it now before it becomes an issue. And when she has scarring, acne scarring. Most people's acne scarring is because they pick at it. And you don't want that because that is going to cause far more self-confidence issues. And it is going to cause a lot of damage that cannot be done by, even prescription medication. It's not going to be fixed by that. You will have to get lasers. You will have to get like really severe, painful treatment if it's bad enough. You know what I mean? Excuse me. So please, please, please. Yeah, I don't use liquid IV either because it has really crap salt in it. I don't use liquid IV. He loves drip drop because he loves the flavors, but I don't buy it anymore. David doesn't care what is in it, but I do. I care. And because I care and because I research it, I won't buy them anymore. Every once in a while he'll sneak one past me, but I can't stop him from buying stuff, but I will tell him not to. I will tell him, we're gonna buy these ones instead. He'll do whatever I tell him, but because he knows that I'm not doing it just to be controlling. I'm doing it because I want him to have the best quality. So if I was just being controlling, he would tell me to get bent. Do what he wants. But it really does work to call because they had given me the appointment and it was like 7-8 months out, like forever out, right? And then I got in the very next day. No, I guess it was 2 days later because I had called them when they were going to close. And then that's when I got my appointment for 100 years ago or later. And then that appointment date that they originally gave me still hasn't come up. It is not until next month. And so then they were able to get me in the next day after in the morning when I called. And I've already been there twice since. No, I've been there twice total. Excuse me. Total. And then I'm going to go again in September. But she told me if I'm not having any more problems that I can change the appointment to March. Because she said I could either come back in 6 months or I can come back in a year. I said I would make the appointment for 6 months. And if I don't have any more issues or if it's all getting better, then I would cancel it and turn it into a year. But I'm going to keep it because I want to address a mole I have on my leg. I want to address that. So so I'm gonna keep it. And then I also have what I think is a cyst right here. You guys see that bump? It's really minor, I know, but when you touch it, you could feel it, like it feels deep. I think it's a cyst. So I want to address that right now that I've already met my deductible. I didn't meet my max out of pocket, and I don't think this would need to be like surgically removed. They might, who knows, it might need to be excised. I don't know. But like I have right here an excision scar from, I had a lipoma that was right here. And David went with me to the doctor. And this one too. This one's gonna take like 9 months or something to get into the appointment. But I called every day. And they got so sick of me calling that they started calling me every day to tell me we don't have anything. But it was after about 2 weeks, and then they called me and they were like, hey, we just got a cancellation for today by any chance, because this was during COVID. So they were still taking same day cancellations. By any chance, can you be here at 1:30? And it was like 12, and I had to go to work. And I was like, I'm gonna call out, let's go. So David was home that day, and he was like, okay. So we went, and they were able to get it out. And I don't know what this really is. I think it's cyst though. I want to get it addressed. It's been there for years. I don't know why I've never thought about bringing it up before, but it bothers me now. And I think because now I don't have the big giant cystic acne and the nodular acne, that I'm paying more attention to like this that bothers me. And it's like right next to my jaw. I don't know if it's doing anything. I doubt it's doing anything. It's just cosmetic at this point, probably. Who knows? I don't know. But you use Drip Drop too? David loves the flavors. But for table salt, you can just go buy a bottle of Morton's. They charge a lot of money for table salt. And I know places like, I forgot what it's called, Element. Element says that they use table salt, not because it's low quality, but it is low quality, because it allows them to, I forgot how they say it, but basically it allows them to control the potassium and the magnesium that they add in, because it's not automatically in the salt. And the reason it's not automatically in the salt is because it's stripped of all of those things. But pink Himalayan salt, Celtic salt, both have the natural minerals in them of the potassium and the magnesium. So it does bring up your electrolytes, not just your sodium. So that's why it works. But I mean, it's a great excuse to not use, or it's a great excuse to use cheaper versions to say that's why, but it's a marketing tactic. And that is like, you know, we don't fall for that stuff here, do we? There's a little wand. What does it do? Okay, that's a filter. That's not a filter. That's my regular me. We don't use filters here. I mean, unless they're stupid, silly ones with like, you know, reindeer antlers or something. We don't use filters here, ever. And the reason for that is, how will you know when I'm... You guys, I think I'm going to probably do a commentary video on it, which I don't really do here. I mean, I did the Jaclyn Hill one because she makes me sick. But there is a creator who is really well known in the HAZE space. HAZE is health at every size space, which is where a lot of like the more modern body positivity stuff comes from. She used to be really well known in that, but then she's a big fat liar, and she's already had 2 bariatric surgeries. And she's had a, how do you say it, a pennilectomy, where they remove your belly apron, right? So she's had that, and what I understand, she's also had liposuction. But she is still according to her, she's 280 pounds, but there's no way she's 280 pounds. None, 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 none. But, and the only reason I can say that is because when you look at videos of her from when she was at her lowest weight, which was, I think, 250, and then you look at her in that now, right? She's like double the size she was then, and she's saying that she's just like 20-30 pounds away from that. No way, no way. But anyways, she's a big fat liar. And she's not only a big fat liar, but she filters the crap out of her videos and her thumbnails and her everything, right? Like, she uses body slimming filters, she uses face filters. So she's being inauthentic, and she's selling this lie, and it bothers the crap out of me. And because of that, you will never see me using like those kinds of filters. You'll see me use stupid silly ones, you know, but you will never ever, and you'll know it's a filter. If I ever use a filter, you'll know it's a filter, because I'm not a reindeer. But if I'm not a reindeer, even though I wish I was. But you know, it bothers me a lot that she does that. And not just her, a lot of creators do. A lot of those kinds of creators do. And because of those things, you will never see me use a filter, ever, not once. I also will never, ever, ever, never, ever, 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 never, ever, 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 ever lie to you. Because what for? Why? Why would I do that? There's no point. I would just tell you to mind your own business if I didn't want to tell you. I would just not bring it up, you know? Drip Drop sugar free, is it good? Do you mean, does it taste good? Or do you mean if they have quality? You know, I'm not sure. Hold on. I think I have a sugar free. Hold on. 1 second. Nope, I lied. We don't have a sugar-free version. We only have the regular sugar version. Yeah, it's sodium citrate, so that's table salt. But I don't have a sugar-free version to see, so I don't know. Yeah, I know Ultima is low sodium, but I don't remember what the quality of their salt is. And I don't have any to look at. I ran out. And I can't remember off the top of my head, so. But if it says sodium citrate or sodium chloride, it's table salt. You guys, I'm so distracted. I forgot what I was talking about. I can look at my package. Yeah, look at your package. See what it says. But that muffin was really good. And I do eat normal people food, right? Like sometimes. Usually not, but I do. And I'm not like a stickler all the time, but I need to be far more so. But I've had people telling me like, oh, that's easy for you to say because people think that because I've completely overhauled everything that I eat, and I no longer am just constantly eating out or constantly eating prepackaged foods or constantly eating, you know, regular people food, that I am overdoing it, but my body doesn't feel good when I eat those things. So why would I keep doing them? They're not good for me. They're not good for you. They're not good for anyone. So why would I keep doing it? Sorry for disappearing. My phone overheated. Oh no! Now you got me touching my phone. No, not yet. Sorry to hear that, but I'm glad. I know I have my charger right here. Just sodium chloride. Yeah, it's not good salt. It may be low sodium, and that might be what you need. But honestly, just use this regular. So you don't need to buy. If you want to, great, do it. But you don't need it. I tell David all the time, you don't need that, but he likes them. So I'm not going to tell him you can't have something that you enjoy doing or having if I can find him something that is better for him. But you can just use salt yourself. You know, you can use the pink Himalayan salt yourself, or you can use the Celtic salt. You can use, you know, Redmond's makes a really good Celtic salt. It's the flavor, not the salt. If you just want flavors, just use those sugar-free flavor packets. Hold on, let me see if I have any. There's 3 in here. Do you want one? Okay. If all you're looking for is the flavor, use one of these. They're 0 sugar. They probably have sodium in them too. No, this one has 0 milligrams of sodium. I found this at Costco. This is Celtic sea salt. I think I told you guys about this before, but it's in flakes. It's finishing salt. So if you make like salted cookie, like salted caramel cookies or whatever, so they're big flakes, right? Because they're meant to be used as like a topper, right? So they're really big, pretty salts. But they don't taste very salty. But they have a lot of the minerals. It says it right here. Our Celtic sea salt flakes contain natural sea minerals derived from the unique geology surrounding the Celtic waters where it's harvested. The combined minerals intensify the flavors, so less is needed overall for the same saltiness. The flakes are delicate and melt rapidly. Blobbity blobbity. But yeah, it doesn't say anything else. But that's all that's in here. Is sea salt. It's 100% sea salt. That's it. So you can just use this, throw it in your water, you're good. But if you want flavors, use something like that. And it's far cheaper. This is $1 something, like 20 cents or something. And they sell Mios that are like the squeezable flavors. And you can use those too. We have some too, but I don't know where they're at. So if all you want is the flavor, use those things. Yes, my sugar-free Herbalife flavoring pouches I'm reordering. Yeah, I mean, use whatever, but for me, to not get quality salt in the hydration packets, now that I know better, why would I spend that kind of money? Like, doesn't make sense for my wallet. I mean, it doesn't make sense for my health either, but not for my wallet. And I'm cheap. Sandra, how'd you know how far away their appointments were? Is it because like you could do it in an app? Like I just thought about that. Like it's Sunday, isn't it? It better be Sunday because if it's not, I'm late to work. Quality salt I can buy by the bag. Exactly. You can buy the quality salt. They're very cheap. The one that I have from Costco is like this freaking big of pink Himalayan salt, and it's like $6. This one is expensive because it's finishing salt, which means that the flakes have to be bigger and all of that. And this one was $5. Look how big it is. $5. This costs just over $1. $5, $1, that's $6. And you can make at least, come in here, 6 packets for $6. I mean, but really you can't count the whole $6, right? And why spend that money on all that other stuff? Oh, okay, an app. I have really strong mind powers. See, that's how you became number 2. Look, you went number 3, number 2. I'm not gonna lie, I have the dreaded element in my Target cart because I just want you could do whatever you want. I'm not telling you guys can't do it. I'm telling you I am not going to do it. And because I am not going to do it, he's not going to do it. And if he wants to, which obviously he wants to because he likes them, then he's gonna when he wants to. But if I have any say over it, we're gonna use the higher quality ones. And usually I do. He doesn't usually, like I said, when he knows that I'm doing it for his health, he doesn't usually complain. But he likes the flavors of these. So, okay. As long as he's drinking his water, as long as he's getting his electrolytes in the end, that's the best thing. But with his, hey, Miss L, how are you? I won't pay $50 for a tiny jug of Ultima. I mean, really, that's what you're doing. You're paying a crap ton of money just for the name. What for? Yes, it's a surprise live. Surprise! Yeah, David and I were going out and then the AC in the car stopped. So we came home and then we had nothing to do and he took a nap. So I said, hey, I'm going to come say hi. And I've been here for what is 115 minutes, over an hour and a half, almost 2 hours. No wonder why my brother keeps calling. I'm not going to buy anymore. I mean, again, you guys do what you want to do. If that's what you want to do, go ahead. But my money could be better spent, especially for my health. Yay, we are talking salt, skin, and kissy faces. Oh yeah, Elle, you missed the almost needing to go to OF content. What? I had no idea. You had no idea what? That I was bored in here? Well, that's because you apparently don't have my notifications turned on. The YouTube notifications don't work the way that they're supposed to. Yep, Dr. Pepper. I want them. Oh, I never even noticed. It said always one of a kind. It's because it's under my boobs, huh? I wish it said Dr. Pepper Zero, because that's really what I like. But, I mean, I don't really drink soda, but, you know. Al, I'm still mad at you because I still cannot find the Sprite and Tea Zero anywhere. It's your fault. You made it popular. Now it's impossible to find. I really want to splurge on a luxury face moisturizer. I mean, hey, it's your money. You do as you please, but for me, I would rather spend it on stuff like that. I would rather spend my money on things that are gonna make me feel good. And if it's an expensive moisturizer, so be it. If it's I don't know, a fun lipstick, so be it. I'd rather it be that than table salt. And that's just my opinion. I know, I'm so sorry. Oh, so you admit it. You admit you don't have the notifications turned on. Just kidding. Yes, a beautiful hairdo. Yeah, I mean, right? I would rather, I mean, mine ain't, but I would rather spend it on a nice piece of jewelry. A cheap piece, but you know what I mean? Like, oh, that's right thing. I know, man. Why aren't they making any? Is it because it was only supposed to be limited edition? And they did it on purpose, huh? Just to see if they would like have people flocking to buy it. That's what they did. Notifications are on, but I only know if someone is live if I open YouTube. Yeah, YouTube does a bunch of weird things. But here we are live, but we won't be much longer because David's getting hungry and we bought, I mean, look at today. I just ate a muffin and it was really good. So if you guys have a Brahms, the carrot and walnut muffin are at least worth trying, but don't get addicted. I ate that muffin and then we're gonna have, we bought some frozen pizza yesterday. And we each picked our own flavor, and I picked spinach and mushroom, I think it is. And he picked, I think it's a combination. And so I'm like, you know, it's fun. Today is just a treat day, I guess. YouTube also has that new weird top fan badge that yeah. It's confusing. It's confusing. Who's number one? If Sandra's number 3, Journey of Life is number 1, and she's not even here. She's at the casino, right? You went to the casino, or have you not left yet? I don't know. The fan badge is crazy. It is. Maybe because it's so new that it's still kind of glitchy. Something I feel good about. I bought 3 capri today. What? Wait. Do you mean capri pants? Today and 2. Oh yeah. I think you do. 2 sleeveless shirts for $83. Been waiting for these items to go on sale. So I got 2 iconic London makeup treats too. Ooh, I want to know, what did you buy? But congratulations. That's a good price for 5 pieces of clothes. Hardrine was number 2, but not anymore. So come on, Harji, get your experience points up. Don't ask me how. I don't know, because I have no control over it. It's a 100% YouTube thing. He has a little question mark right here. It says, okay, top fans and experience points. Oh, the XP stands for experience points. What's the leaderboard? A place for fans to stand out in the community. The top 3 get special badges in the live chat. It resets every stream, so you can always try again. How do you get on the leaderboard? You'll need to collect experience points or XP. Here's how you'll get them. Send live chat messages. I call cap on that because Sandra constantly messaging and she rarely gets a badge. Send super chats and super stickers. Send a gift. And nobody can do those because I'm not monetized. So I'm still here listening. I have a lot to do before leaving 2 kids and a toddler. Oh, but you didn't tell what casino is out there. Still, did you tell me and I just missed it? A beautiful cream highlighter and a beautiful blush. Ooh, how pretty. I love blushes, but I don't use them really anymore because of my rosacea. That bugs me. I like corals and I like pinks. I don't even know where the other one is, but you guys remember when I bought these not too long ago? So it didn't hang up. Huh. Maybe because it was a phone call, because my Yamava. Oh, I thought that's where you were saying you were at, not where you're going. My mom was just calling to check on the AC of the car. It's still broken. Archie stole it. Look, Archie got it. I sure did. Oh, I'm not muted. Okay, good. It muted you. Oh, okay. Hi, Jen. How are you? We're learning that if you get phone calls, you could still stay on. I know I tell you guys all the time, I hate verticals. I freaking hate vertical lives. I hate vertical anything, really. And the reason is because as a viewer, it's very, very hard to maneuver. So, like, if you're on horizontal, you can minimize the screen and continue, like, checking text messages or emails or whatever. But on vertical, it often will just disappear or scroll to the next live, and it drives me nuts. I hate verticals. But here we are. The comments over the face are weird and it's hard to minimize and open something. Yeah, that's why I don't like vertical. It's the user experience isn't good. But everybody keeps telling me it's what I got to do if I want to start having my channel shared to new people. So we're gonna see, but honestly, as a user, I hate it. I hate it, and I don't think I will ever subject you guys to them on a regular basis. But we'll see. It also restarts from the beginning randomly. Yeah, it does that to me too. See, that's why I don't like them. And people are always like, well, whatever. And I get you got to do what you got to do for your channel, but I'm also just trying to do it from your experience, and I hate it with a passion because of those things. And I imagine that a lot of you guys are going to have problems with that too. So, but that's what we're doing. Yeah, I don't know why it does it. And then suddenly, like, you're listening and you're hearing what people are saying, and then suddenly you're at the very beginning. And then there's like this little random, like, camouflage button that just says, like, skip to live. And you're like, okay. And I don't know, it's annoying. But the only thing that I've noticed is on vertical, there's no commercials. I have not yet been on a live that has commercials with vertical, but on horizontal, constantly going to commercials because I don't have YouTube Premium and I'm not going to pay 20 something dollars a month for YouTube Premium. I'm just not. I'll start sharing. I didn't realize the option to create a new post was there. Wait, you can? I'm scared. I don't want to touch anything because if I do, oh, okay. I don't want to mess anything up. So, that sounds bad. I'm glad it isn't me that's causing. No, it's not. It's this format. That's why I don't like it. That's why I don't really interact with them. That's why I don't watch them. And people are like, oh, and I thought, but it was just because I hate shorts. I hate short videos because it triggers my anxiety. Like if they're too fast paced, right? And that's why I don't do shorts anymore because it triggers me and I hate it. So I don't watch them. And I want to support channels, but some of them only do verticals and it bothers me. And I try really hard to get past it, and I still need to figure out how to get my DJI to be the live cam, their live streaming cam, but I don't know how. I've tried and tried and tried, and then every time it just says live stream failed. So, but yeah. I mean, you guys seen a lot of time I'm just listening to. Yeah, for me, when I'm just listening, it doesn't matter. But when I'm trying to do other things too, then it's really annoying. But, I really enjoy watching lives or interacting with lives. So if a live is vertical and all I'm going to be able to do is listen anyways, then it's not a problem because I'm not touching anything. I'm not doing anything. The only issue is that it will rewind to the beginning for no reason sometimes. And then you're like, why did it do that? And in my brain, it must be that I did something. I must have touched something. I don't know. I don't know why it does it. But yeah. And I'm just like, okay, if you say so. And Jen, you missed it, but I had a plan. I was gonna do some eyeliner and but I forgot the mascara and I found my mascara. It's in the other room. I forgot it over there. And I was gonna do some eyeshadow and the lipstick already ate it off. But I was gonna do these things. But I got distracted and I just started talking and I don't shut up, so keep see, it's not just me. And it's not just you, Sandra. Vertical video does that and I hate it. I hate it. That's why I hate vertical video. There has to be a way to make it better and I don't know how. I have no idea. And what's really weird is that YouTube will push out vertical like lives and stuff far more than it will a horizontal. But I don't understand why, because most people watch YouTube on their TVs now. The TV app is, I'm so sorry if it keeps sending a notice that no, I don't even know if you guys are in or out. It doesn't tell me. But oh, maybe that's what that little thing is where maybe, I don't know, because sometimes I'll see you guys come, like it'll have a thing and it'll just say hi, and I think it's because you guys are coming in. I don't know. But why can't I open this? Forgot what I was saying. But YouTube has said excuse me, that their number one downloaded app is the YouTube on TV, and they get more views, more hours watched on the YouTube on television than they do on mobile now. And yet they're pushing out the vertical, which most people don't watch vertical on their television. So why are they doing that? I don't know, but it stinks. Yes, YouTube is gaslighting us all. And I don't know, it sucks. But like I work so hard to build a community that I never watch vertical on TV. Exactly, me neither. David sometimes does, and it's weird. And I'm always like, why? Because it's all this negative space, and then suddenly this little tiny strip, and I hate it. And it's not even like stripped from top to bottom. It's like a little space in the middle. I hate it. I don't know why he does that. Like, just watch it on your phone. But whatever. And you know, I work so hard on my channel and building community, and YouTube just doesn't push it out, and it is what it is. And it's probably because I don't stay on topic very much. It's just who I am. I can't help it. And I'm not going to change who I am just for views. Like, it is what it is. I hope that my who I am connects with a lot of people. At least, you know, the community that I am aware of, and those of you that I adore. Because I love learning about you guys, and I love sharing my story, because I feel like there has to be at least one other person who can learn from the things that I've had to go through. And if that's what it takes for me sharing my story, then I'm going to do it. It notifies me all the time when you post. Oh, really? Yay. Even a post. It doesn't even notify me of people that I'm subscribed to and have their notification bells. I will tell you, I'm constantly subscribing and unsubscribing to her channel just to turn the notification bell on and off, just to try to make it work, and it doesn't. I think the way you speak and what you speak about is definitely engaging and enjoyable. Thank you. I appreciate that, Bethany. I really do. I try really, really hard, because, you know, I'm so passionate about teaching people things that I've learned about women's health, that is just like, we are so overlooked and we are so ignored. And there's so many people who are women and go through these things, and we don't talk about it. It's not stuff that, you know, is like considered okay to talk about, you know? And I'm so tired of feeling in the dark about things, and I don't want other people to feel that way. And if I can educate anyone on something that I'm learning about, then I'm going to, you know? And if it's embarrassing to talk about, oh well, I'll get over it. I just will. I mean, I won't share other people's stories like that, but I'll share my own. And often you guys will hear me say stuff about David, like, but it's things that he's okay with me talking about, you know? And I often will not tell you guys, like when he goes to the, I mean, he doesn't go to the doctor often, but when he has to do like his physical for work, I have said before, you know, like, I haven't asked him if it's okay to share, so I'm not gonna, but I'll tell you stuff like, you know, oh, we're discovering this sort of issue might be going on, but I'll never tell you what it is, because I'm not okay with sharing other people's stories without their permission. And, you know, but I'm cool with sharing mine, and, you know, I have a story to tell, and I'm gonna try at least. And, you know, here we are. And I really just love to get to know you guys, and I love when you guys speak up in the comments and you guys share. You don't ever have to. I never, you know, want people to feel like they have to, but I love to learn things about you guys, and you guys will often hear me asking you questions, and there'll be something you guys tell me like a long time ago, and I'll bring it up like in comments. I'll be like, oh yeah, by the way, how was blah 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 blah, you know? And I remember a lot of things about you guys, and the things that, you know, I feel like are really important, and I'm always going to actively try to remember. And I feel like because the channel is so small and our community is so small, that I'm able to do that. And if it was bigger, I wouldn't be able to do that. And I don't know that I'm ready to not know so much about you guys. So I'm cool with it. And I really don't think I'll be doing another vertical for a while. I mean, maybe like these kinds where it's just like, you know, hey, just, you know, I got nothing else to do, so hello. But I mean, really all my lives are like that, right? Like, I don't ever have anything really that I'm planning to talk. I mean, I do sometimes, but I just can't shut up. So I talk about other things and I get distracted, and then sometimes I never talk about what I was supposed to talk about. And yeah, I thought he was coming this way. And like, sometimes people will tell me like, what do you mean his room? He has his own room? No. But David and I call things by like mine and his. It's just so it's like easier for us to understand what we're talking about. So like when I say his bathroom, or when I tell him your bathroom, it's the guest room bathroom, or the guest bathroom. And when I say his room or his bed, it's the guest bedroom. And when I say my bathroom, that's the master bathroom. When I say my bed, it's the master bed, but really it's, you know, we share a room. It's our master bedroom, but it's just for ease, or like I'll say your TV or my TV, you know? But it's because it just makes it easier when we're talking that we understand. Because if I just said, oh, it's in the bathroom, we have 2 bathrooms, which one? You know? I mean, not like 2 so many, but you know what I mean? And because I have what's called a detached home, the master is like on the opposite side of the house, where the guest rooms are on the other side, and they're like very spread apart. So, you know, you have to like go on a scavenger hunt when we could just say your bathroom and we know exactly which one we're talking about. If he's asking about something and if it's in my bathroom, I'll say, oh, it's in my bathroom. So that he doesn't have to go check both. It's just easier that way. And so I don't know, but who knows? And I know I often say like you, and I don't mean, I mean, sometimes I do mean you personally, but you know what I mean, right? Like when I say you, I'm mostly talking about you, like the generalized you. And I know I often say we, and it's really just me. Like this is my channel. I'm a solo person, just me. Like I don't have multiple personalities. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I do. But when I say we a lot, and I think mostly I say we is because I'm referring to like me and this channel, and I just see it like a person. So like it's us, we, I don't know. Maybe I'm just weird. I mean, I am weird. I don't deny that, but who knows? I don't even know what started this tangent, but yeah, oh my gosh. It tells you how long you've been on by minutes, and when you do the horizontal, it tells you hours and minutes. So this is like really weird. I get confused sometimes, and I'm like, huh, I've been on for 1 hour and 36 minutes. Really, I've been on for 2 hours and 17 minutes. Weird is the spice of life. That too, yeah. You know, and I don't see weird as a like bad thing most of the time. Sometimes it's bad, but for the most part, I don't see it bad. If she's weird, she's my kind of weird. Oh, thank you. Can you guys hear that? David just turned on the water because how do you say it in English? The manguera for what's that word called? The manguera where do you hear him doing the window? Where the water comes out to do your lawn. What's it called in English? I don't know. Whatever that thing is. In Spanish, it's a manguera. And so the manguera is on the other side of my office wall. And so you can hear the water running through the pipes. And then he just washed or rinsed down the window, like real quick, because it's Texas, so it's hot, and I don't have an irrigation system around my house. So he has to go out there every single day and water around the house. No, the sprinkler system, that's high tech. I'm low tech. What's the and I can't check on my phone because I'm filming on my phone. What is it called? You know, the green thing with the thingy and the water, and you go like this. The garden hose. Yeah, that. The hydrant? Wait, what's the hydrant? Oh, the hydrant, like the fire hydrant. Okay, yeah. Took me a minute. But yeah, so the water hose. Yeah. The water hose. Yeah. That one. He's watering the parameter of the house. Supposedly you should do that every day during the summer, especially not just around the house, but especially around the house, but also around your driveways to keep the foundation from shifting, because with the extreme heat, the soil will I guess it's like constrict, right? Like, so it compacts itself and it gets smaller. And so it pulls away from the foundation, and it pulls away from your driveway, like the cement in the foundation. So it can cause shifting, and it could cause foundation issues. So we need to really look into the irrigation system. I just haven't done it because I keep forgetting. But he goes out there every day, and he waters around the house in the front and the back, because we have to. Well, supposedly we have to. I don't really know. I've looked into it a few times, and there's conflicting information about it. But if it has potential to help, we're gonna, because foundation issues are a big deal. And they do say that in the DFW at the very least, because of the kind of soil we have here.
AC's back on the truck, on the car.
Oh yeah?
I
Good.
heard it rattle again and it started blowing cold.
Yeah? Good. You just can't stop touching the car, huh?
I always wanted to check it.
I know, and I don't blame you.
So are we going anywhere today or no?
Where do you want to go?
It's already late in the day now.
Yeah.
We'll just wait for your pizza going. I'm gonna go ahead and heat it up to the oven.
But we do need milk.
We'll go later.
Okay. So you're gonna turn on the oven?
Yeah, what degrees?
I don't know, 350? It might be 425. I have to check the
I
pizza.
don't know how to set it up.
Just press the bake button and then press on. And then whatever this temperature is set to, that's fine. And I'll change it when we pull the pizzas out. So that should take about 10 minutes. I have about 10 minutes left.
Okay.
So I have about 10 minutes left, guys. Hi, Drea. Ow. How are you? I just hit my leg. Huh? Okay. We're not talking about nothing in particular other than my easily distracted behavior, because I'm easily distracted. I'm like one of those people. I used to have a friend, and it really makes me sad that he's passed away now, but the countdown is on. Yeah, I got about 10 minutes. When the oven is preheated, it'll beep and it'll tell me. You guys, okay, let me tell you the story real quick. So I had a friend, his name is Justin, and he was the first male friend that I ever made in Texas, right? Although I wasn't living here yet. I started talking to him before I moved here. And I was visiting here when I met him. And just the same way I met David, right? So I was visiting here when I met him, and then I moved back. And I mean, I didn't live here. I went home. I went home to California, and then he and I talked like all that time. And we talked like every day. Like since the day that we started talking, we always talked. Talk about Dustin. And
What about the top part of it for the juice? Will those trays get boiled?
No, they'll be fine. You need a paleta? No thanks. And so he was my first male friend that I met here, right? And I like adored him. We were like so close. And why am I telling you about Justin? I forgot. Squirrel. Okay, so that I'm always distracted, and he would be like, did you just see a squirrel? So he would always tell me, and I'm like, oh yeah, squirrel. Sometimes he would just send me these random memes of squirrels, because that's the way that I am. I'm always distracted. And he's like always telling me that. And when did he die? Last year? 2 years ago? I think 2 years ago. And I was talking to him that day, and he told me, let me call you back real quick because one of his coworkers was calling. And I said, okay. So we hung up, and then I never heard from him again. Well, that's not true. I got a text from him later that day, and that text message was like really weird. And I was like, it didn't make any sense, like literally made no sense. And I was like, what? And I texted him back, I was like, are you having a stroke? And I was kidding, right? And like thinking maybe he like, pocket dialed me, right? Like in a text, right? Because I've done that. And I don't know how it does that, but it does that. And I was thinking, okay, well, maybe that's what happened. I have no idea what really happened to him, but he died that night. I never heard from him again. And I used to talk to him every single day. And we would text every single day. And he died that day. And I was so, like, just wow. And the first female friend that I ever made here, she also passed away the same, they died a week apart. She died from cancer. To this day, I don't know what he died from. I have no idea. And he was young, because his birthday is on New Year's Eve, and he had just turned, if I'm 43, he must have been like 38. He was young, and he died, and he left his young son here, and it's really sad, literally really sad. And the whole point of that is he used to always tell me, did you see this girl? Oh yeah. And he used to make fun of me because of the way I say raccoon. And he's always like, so we should be careful we befriend you. Yes, Sandra, be very careful, because apparently all of my friends, and it's weird because she was my first female friend that I ever made in Texas, and he was my first male friend that I ever made in Texas, and they both have passed away. And I'm like, And I couldn't believe that it was a week apart. And but he used to make fun of the way I would say raccoon, because he says that's not how you say it. I'm like, well, how do you say it? And he would just say, like, he would always tell me, say button, and I'm like, why? He's like, because you don't say it right. I'm like, what do you mean? Isn't it normal? It is salt she is putting your water. Is that what's making everybody die? Maybe. And you know what's really weird? When I moved here, David and I lived in a different apartment, right? It was like maybe 15 miles away from DFW airport, and I had already gotten the job there, right? So, but that early in the morning and the times that I would get off, we would be stuck in so much traffic that it can take sometimes 2 hours back and forth. So I kept looking for a new apartment. I kept looking for a new apartment, and the lease wasn't up on the other apartment yet. And so I found the apartment in Euless, and I loved it. And it was right down the street from DFW Airport. And it would take me, on a bad day, 13 minutes to get to work. And they had an apartment, and I told David, we're moving. I got approved that day, and I ended up moving out first. We moved all my stuff, all of our stuff over there, except the bed. We left it there. We just bought, no wait. Yeah, we moved my bed, and then we bought a bed for the other apartment because it was closer to his work, and it was going to cost too much to break the lease. So we just kept both for like 2 months. And then once that lease was done, he moved into the Euless apartment. But I didn't realize that that apartment was right across the street from where Justin lived. And I was like, hey, I didn't know you lived right there. He was like, why does it matter? And I was like, because I'm your neighbor now. And he was a really good guy. He was a really good guy. It makes me sad for his son. Yeah, I can be sweet, but I put salt in my water also, right? I mean, and Andrea, you know, because we talk about salt for hydration all the time. Which reminds me, I still want to buy one of those little, the travel Redmond salts. I still want one of those. Aw, you're from Dallas area. I lived in Irving. My daughter was born in I could never say that word. Las Colinas Hospital. Where are you at now, Michelle? I'm not from Dallas. I'm from California. I live in Fort Worth, though. I live here now, and I own my house here in Fort Worth. But David's from Dallas. Oh, is that a ribeye? Okay, what is that? What is it? Let me see. This is my pizza. Spinach and mushroom. Oh, 400. Okay. That's fine. I'll fix it. But it's gonna take 20 to 25 minutes.
That's fine. But
Okay.
this is where tomorrow.
Okay. You guys give me a minute. I actually don't have to go yet because it's gonna take long to make the pizza. Hold on. What do you want with it tomorrow? We have rice and I have broccoli. Did you buy any? Oh, okay. Okay, so I set the correct temperature. Yeah, you guys were left unsupervised. How dare me? I'm so sorry. Oh, and you're in Massachusetts? I can't say that word. When I was young, I really could not. I could say that word when I say it slow. Massachusetts. But if I say it fast, I can't say it. What pizza is that? It is, you guys have Vaughn's, right? In Northern California, it's Safeway. Southern California, I think it's Vaughn's. Here in Texas, it's Albertsons or Tom Thumb. But today's my treat day. So it is, or it's actually both our treat day. It is Safeway Select That one is spinach and mushroom. And then David got combination. So, yeah. Oops, Sam's Cafe pizza on Thursday passed out. Passed, but not again. Once a month treat. Yeah, like I don't do this often, but when I do it, we do it good. We used to have a Safeway here in Texas. Oh, really? What was that? Oh, I can't say it either. Yeah, I don't know how to say massive two shirts. Yeah, that one. And Jen is from Boston. We're in Massachusetts. I can say it slow, but I can't say it fast. Oh, we do have more. Okay, here. We do have more flavor packets. I knew I saw signature on it. Yep, I know. Yeah. That's what it's from. And it's funny because I pick up most of my prescriptions from Albertsons Pharmacy. Here it's Albertsons Save One. So every time you pick up 5 prescriptions or refills, then they give you a 20% coupon, right? Well, my mom's in Northern California and they have Safeway, but it works in both. So I don't often buy food from there. So you get to spend, I think, $25, but you get 20% off and a maximum of $40 off. So I always tell my mom, hey, when you go, let me know and I'll send the coupon to the app and then you could just use my phone number so you can use the coupon. And she's like, okay. And we get different sales here than they do there. So a lot of times I'll throw my coupons in there and then she can get like really good deals on them. I can spell Mississippi fast. Me too. MISSISSISIPPI. That's it. That's the only word I know to spell like that. The more I learn about you, Delilah, the more I say me too. Yeah. Try spelling Kissimmee. Yeah, no, I can't. I know it's in Florida. I've been there, but I don't know how to. I'm not even sure if you spelled it right. I don't know how it's spelled. I don't know, but I know what it is. Odd, it said your live ended. Really? But I'm here. We are going to be ending soon because David's hungry. We only do the coupons on the app. Yeah. So the oven is preheating. And I thought I was going to have to stop when it was preheating, but that pizza is going to take 20 to 25 minutes. So we have about a half hour. Okay, friends, I must run. Oh, bye, Elle. Have a great day. I don't know what you guys do on Sundays, but hopefully it's filming a vlog. Is that? I hope so. But I don't know. But hopefully you are, because I love the vlogs. I love watching vlogs. I don't know how to film any, but I try. But I don't know what I'm doing. I mean, we're not really saying much, but we don't got nothing going on today. Just talking to talk. You guys got any questions? I like Starter Bros out here. Not sure if anyone else has it, but I don't have to clip or do. I've never heard of that. Is it it's a grocery store, I'm assuming. At first I thought it was a coffee shop. Or do any of that for them. I just put in my number and it's automatic. That's awesome. I wish ours was like that. I'm working, waiting for hubby to get home from work. Then we're eating shrimps and watching To Discover a Witch. Yesterday we watched I Can Still See You, I think. Oh crap, my brother's supposed to be flying to DFW today, but his flight keeps getting delayed and delayed and delayed. Shoot, I don't know if this is gonna stop the live. I hope it doesn't. Oh, I guess it didn't. Hope you have a great day, Michelle. Enjoy your Massachusetts. I don't know how to say it. We are still here, but you froze and we can't hear. Can you hear me now? Hello. Yes, but it's okay. I have more time at least now to get a sandwich. I don't know what he's talking about. But he's supposed to be flying to the DFW today, but his flight keeps getting delayed and delayed and delayed. So, oh, good. Yeah, it's because, see, if it was a vertical video, all you'd have to do is minimize it. I mean, horizontal video. Where are you at, Journey of Life? I am in Warner Robins, Georgia. I never heard of it. She's in Southern California. Florida has Publix, right? I heard they make a really good sandwich, but never heard of it there either. I want a sandwich from there. I heard chicken strip sandwich, I think it is. Traveling sounds so awful now. It really does. And it's probably because Friday they had a really bad storm in New York, and JFK and LaGuardia were affected really bad. They had, I don't even know how many cancellations, delays, diversions. The last time I looked before I clocked out, air traffic control had a 3-hour delay due to the weather. So they weren't letting planes in, they weren't letting planes out, and everybody was just stuck. And that often will have like a rolling effect for the next few days. So I think that's what he's dealing with right now. But who knows? I would love to go to Cali one of these days. Never been. Oh, I love California. Well, Northern California. Not so much Southern because it's hot. I don't like hot. But if I was by the ocean, Southern California, maybe not. Come on down. We'll go to the Price is Right show. Ooh, let's do it. I used to love Bob Barker. Aw, poor Bob Barker. He's not here with us no more. So that brother is my little brother, and he works for a different legacy airline than me and my other brother work for. But you've never been to Northern California, we should go on a trip. Let's go to NorCal. I'm from well, I'm not from the Bay Area, but I'm like close to the Bay Area. Most people, like, when people ask me where I'm from, I usually say like the San Francisco area, even though it's really not, but that's what most people are familiar with when they know of Northern California. And I'm like an hour and a half south of that. I'm from a place called Salinas, California, which is the Salinas Valley, and almost all fruits and vegetables. If you go look at your bag of vegetables or your can of vegetables or fruits, probably came from, especially if it's Del Monte, Tyson Farms. They are based in Yuma and Salinas. So now you'll love Drew Carey. Yeah, I don't like Drew Carey. He's annoying. But I'm annoying, so. Who's the total guy? Who's that? Yodel. A yodel guy? What? What's a yodel guy? I'm just, I don't know, I'm super weird. But like somebody said yesterday, I think, they were telling me about a channel I don't watch, and they were saying that they were talking about something that I needed to go watch, and I'm like, why? Did they actually bring some new information? Because I do not enjoy watching them at all, but they're very popular in this community. What's the climber game now? I don't know what that is, and I'm gonna have to go look. The mountain climbing yodel guy. Who is the mountain climbing yodel guy? Who climbed the mountain and would stop if the amount was right. What are you talking about? I have never heard of that game. You guys, I am so shocked because I never noticed that there was this phrase there. Always one of a kind. I didn't even notice. But what's the climber game? How do you both know what the climber game is? And I'm over here like, I have no clue. Journey of Life, how old are you? Because you have a toddler. And Andrea's, you're postmenopausal, right, Andrea? I know the mountain climber. How do you guys all know the mountain climbing yodeler person? I don't know what you guys are talking about. From The Price is Right. I don't watch The Price is Right. I used to when Bob Barker was on it, but when... Who came next? What? Is it Drew? No, because I thought somebody else was doing it. Maybe I'm confusing The Price is Right peoples after Bob Barker with other people. I don't know, but Bob Barker, I liked him, but I don't like the other guy. Obviously, you can't remember. You couldn't remember Cucumber Thanksgiving. See, and you know what? I didn't. No, I remember Thanksgiving. I didn't remember November. And well, because I don't use the words water hose, I always call it the manguera, and everybody knows what I mean, but I didn't figure you guys would. So that's why I was like, and to be fair, I don't use the word cucumber often. I call it pepino. So you're 39. Yeah, I'm 43. I'm old. And you have a baby. Oh, cute. I love it. I love it. Are you making ice? Oh, I think we need to make some ice because I used the last of it for my coffee. Oops, I meant November. See, we all do it. Pepino, pickle. Yeah, in Spanish, a cucumber is a pickle. No, I'm a liar. Cucumber is a pepino. And so I've always called it a pepino. And so sometimes I forget, and I forget what it is in English. But I know that sometimes you guys don't know what they are. I had a last minute baby. See, my mom had my little brother at 35, so I get it. And him and me are 20 years apart. I think you're 2 weeks older. Oh, really? You're in October too? My husband is Cuban but speaks terrible Spanglish. Yeah, I speak Spanglish too. Really badly though. And I really don't have an accent. And that's the part. And you know what's funny? People, when they hear me talk, because I've had a lot of customer service jobs where, on the phone, and people will always tell me, "Are you Hispanic?" And I'm like, "Why?" "You can tell by how you talk." I'm like, "You can?" I don't. And when I speak, like even here, I don't use the same like verbiage that I would use normally, because I just don't know if you guys will know what it means. But that's what they tell me, and I'm like, I don't even speak Spanish, so okay. You're a June baby. Oh, I love it. Yes, October is the best, and I know your name is Angela. See, I know. October. Oh, you're the 6th. I'm the 2nd. When's your birthday, Sandra? If I'm 2 weeks older, about 2 weeks older than you, then you're. Did it freeze?
No.
Oh, then yeah, the 21st. Yeah. And my dad's birthday is the 30th of October. He's almost exactly 20 years older than me. My sister who passed away is your age. That's how I remember. Aww. Me too. I'm an 81 baby. Well, yeah, duh, because we're the same age. Or would have been. Oh, I'm so sorry for your loss. Hey, look, Sandra, you're back on the board. You're number 2. And look, Journey is really the journey of crowns because she's number 1 again. Have you left to the casino yet, Journey? The beep hasn't gone off, so it's not time to put the pizza in. Aww. That makes me so sad. I'm so sorry. I can hear him with the ice. Wait a minute. I done moved to number 3. See? These crowns are liars. They are liars. But it gives everybody something to talk about, right? So that's fun. You guys, I can't wait to get braces. I'll have them by the end of the year. I was 35 with my youngest too. He's now 8. Oh, cute. Work calling. Oh, bye. Bye, Dre. Hope you have a great day. See you soon or talk to you soon. Oh, how cute. She's 8. Yeah, my mom's 15 years 15 years older than me, and me and my youngest brother have more years apart from the 2 of us than my mother and I do. Have an awesome day, everyone, if I'm not back before you close. Bye, Andrea. Hope you have a great day, too. I can smell the oven from here. It's going to be really hot. Yeah, it's set to 400 when it... Did you hear it beep?
Not yet.
Yeah. I haven't heard it yet either. And I'm listening, but I didn't hear it. Oh, and yesterday I fixed the purple lipstick, and it was so pretty. I took it off with some micellar water, and then I waited for it to dry, and then I put it back on. Yes, on our way now, praying we get there and back safely. Yes, praying for safe travels. Traveling mercies to you. Are you married, Journey? Are you going with your husband, or your partner, or I don't know. Thank you. It was a really pretty color. I really liked it. And it stayed matte and it stayed on pretty well. Like it did not come off that easily. Yes, it came off easily for me. Like it came on patchy, but that was my fault. The way that I applied it was 100% my fault. But I like this color too, but I would never use it by itself. I think I'll try it with this one. I'm too dark for that super bright pink. Blackcurrant. What's your favorite color? Are you asking me, Journey? My favorite color is purple and pink and aqua. I can never pick between them. Like this color, aqua color. I love that color. And I love them combined. Like I love them combined. But those are my favorite colors. And it's funny because when I was little, since my birthday's in October, my modern birthstone color for it is pink tourmaline. So all of the jewelry that I had was always pink. Like my mom was always putting me in pink, and I freaking hated pink. I hated it. Oh my God, I hated it. But as I got older, I think it just grew on me because it was forced upon me so much. And now it's become one of my favorite colors. Let's see. Let's see if we could. I don't know if this has a wax cap on it or not. We're going to find out because I've never. This is Italiana, or am I putting an N in there? There shouldn't be one. I don't know because the horse's butt is covering a letter. So whatever that is, it's called Blackcurrant. Let's see. Let's see what comes out. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Something is peeling on me. This is the azelaic acid. I put azelaic acid on this morning. Purple is mine. Yay! I love purple, and I'm glad you do too. Like what shade purple? Like the Ready Whip purple? I love this color. I love that color. Oh my God, this goes on so good, you guys. It's so smooth. I love it. When I was young, we used to be able to buy this brand in the pulga. How do you say pulga in English? Does any one of you guys speak Spanish? Amiga, are you here? How do you say pulga in English? If you're here, amiga, speak up. You might not know either. However you say pulga in English. You used to be able to buy these for like $1. You've never used lip liner, really? Oh, your favorite color is purple too? Anywho, my loves, I will catch up with you later. Virtual hugs and enjoy your pizza and have a great day. Love, peace, and chicken grease. Praying for your traveling mercies, Angela. You have a great day, okay? Enjoy it. Win a lot of money. And then when you do, buy me something. No, just kidding. But if you win or you lose, I want to know. Come back and tell us because I'm nosy. I'm like your nosy big sister. That's me. Nosy big sis. Have fun. Remember, never play with more than you're willing to give away, ever. This color, you guys, is so freaking pretty. Oh, what fell? I heard something. I think it's still part of this stupid clip. I'm so upset that I dropped it and broke it. It was so upsetting. Let's put that up there. Have fun. Have fun. Have fun. Jen, are you working today? What time do you work? See, now that my lips are dry, you see how much better it goes on? Now that I'm not trying to put it over my how's it called? Sunscreen. Oh, you're off tonight? How fun. I love being off. Golly, this is a really pretty color. I am way too dark for it by itself, though. Okay, I don't know if this was a good idea because this is a matte long last and they don't normally blend well, and I didn't think about that. They don't normally blend well with other colors, which is why it's overtaken, but when it dries a little bit, we'll find out. But it's a pretty color. It would be a pretty color with the, if it was blendable for my skin tone. Otherwise, it's too bright for me, I think. But yeah. Jen, you said something yesterday about mascara, and so I bought some mascara. It's coming and it'll be here tomorrow. But I also found my MAC long last because because I work for an airline, I can buy things at the airport, like stores, right? And don't get me wrong, I'm never trying to buy something from the airport store because they're always expensive. But in Detroit, for sure, I don't know about other airports. There probably is some other airports that have them, but in Detroit, they have a MAC store. And the prices are the exact same as if you bought it in the regular MAC store in a regular store. But I get an airport employee discount. So it ends up being cheaper for me to buy it there than it is for me to buy it from MAC store. So I bought a couple of mascaras from them like a year ago, and I had one left. It's not all the way dry yet. Yeah, because of the formula, it doesn't blend well. So if you're trying to use it like as a blended color, it's not gonna hear you. But if you're not, it's very, very pretty. I haven't been in a MAC store in forever. Me either. My older brother actually used to be a manager for MAC. That's what introduced me to MAC. He got a bunch of free stuff, so he would always give them to me. And that's what got me started. Yeah, they don't blend well. Definitely don't blend well. But it's very, very beautiful matte color. And they're like $12 each, I think. Each. But when you buy it, what do I do with the box? Oh, when you buy it in the 3 set, it was $20 for the 3. But they have like a bunch of different color sets, but you don't get to, like, I wish I could have picked the 3 colors that I wanted. Because I wouldn't have picked this color because I feel like it's too bright for my skin tone, but whatever. Still pretty. It looks funny with the lip liner now because it just won't blend, but I'm going to give it a minute to dry it all the way down, and I'm going to try to see. Yeah, they are disappearing for sure. People just don't go into the stores to buy things anymore. So it's understandable, I guess. Okay, this freaking pizza's taking forever. Let me go. Hold on, it's not the pizza, it's the timer. Hold on. I know, I think it hurts. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. 20 minutes from now. Okay. I left you. I'm so sorry, you guys. I left you all to your own devices. Did you guys get in trouble? Was there anything that I missed that was juicy? What you guys saying about me behind my back? It's a really pretty color though. I really, really like this formulation, but it definitely doesn't blend. Definitely doesn't. And it's gonna get patchy right now. I bet you, because I'm gonna try and force it to blend. I knew it. That's my fault though. It's not the formulation, it's me. Because I forced it. But it actually, like once it sets, it stays on really well. But remember yesterday when I did this, nothing came off, but this is because of that being on top. They're both really pretty colors on their own. Like I would totally wear this lip liner all by itself as a lipstick, which is what I used to do with the Cabaret because it was just a lip liner. But yeah. Jen, I think I asked you and I forgot. How old are you? Jen is, if you guys don't know, Jen is super duper smart. And she has great ideas. Like super great ideas. And it's things that you should be like, dude, I should be embarrassed of myself for not even thinking of that. Like it's common sense stuff. But it's so just like, I don't know. I'm always overlooking. Not everything is super easy, but a lot of things that she says like never ever occurred to me, and it should have. I don't know how that makes sense, but it really should have occurred to me and it didn't. And probably because I'm a ding dong. That's probably why. Oh no, now my phone's dying. See, we lasted longer than my phone did. Almost. Why haven't you monetized your YouTube? Because I don't have enough watch hours. Can't. You have to have 500 subscribers and 3,000 watch hours to get partially monetized. But the watch hours are per 360 rolling days. And you have to have at least 3 posts. Or I think it's 10 million shorts views, and I hate shorts, so I'm not going to post them. Or to get fully monetized, you need 1,000 plus subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. And I have 2,000, like 900 and something hours. So I'm close to the first one, but all that would do is like open up like super stickers and like memberships. Really, that would open up the opportunity for the community to support you, but you don't get monetized from YouTube yet, not until I hit 4,000 hours. So that's why YouTube is, oh no. Happened to the rest of the earring, it fell off. They say that there's like, I forgot how many channels on YouTube. There's like a lot, millions of channels on YouTube, but only something like 20% or 10% ever make it to, wait, is it 30%? I think it's 30% ever make it to 1,000 subscribers because people give up. It's like really easy to give up. And people don't realize that it's a lot of work, and so they give up and they move on. And so a lot of channels don't even ever get monetized because they don't want to keep putting the work in. I've been doing YouTube for like 3 years now, and it is what it is. But you know, I don't care. Like, it would be nice to be able to do that, but in the end, for me, it's more about you guys and the community that I'm building here and getting to know you guys better. Like, I have no friends in real life here, right? Like, I have friends at home, but we don't see each other because they're 17,000 miles or 1,700 miles away. And then I'm here and I don't have friends. I don't work outside the house, so I never go anywhere or do anything. And I don't meet people. And how do old people meet people? I don't know. I'm too old to meet people, meet new people. So I don't have like real life friends. And for me, I don't think that you really can succeed on, a health journey, especially a weight loss journey, without support, without community. And for me, I 100% would have given up more than once a long time ago, except I made a promise to you guys. And you guys are going to come and go. I mean, I would hope that, you know, you guys would like to be long-term communities, you know, with each other and be friends in, you know, like long-term. But the reality is you guys are going to move on. You guys are going to be like, you know, maybe you get to your weight loss goal and then you don't want to see other people's dealing with theirs anymore. I don't know. There's going to be things like, right? Because we all go through cycles of life where things change, right? And for me, I just made promises to you guys and I keep my promises to people. I may not keep my promises to myself, but I keep them to other people. And because I said, as long as you are willing to do this with me, I will do this with you. And because of that, I cannot give up. I may not be going as fast as I want. I may not be to where I want to be as quickly as I want to be, but I will not give up so long as you are willing to stick with me. Because I promised you that I wouldn't. I promised you I would do it with you. And as long as you are willing to do it, we're going to do it together. Period. I don't really have friends either. Yeah, I mean, especially like the more older we get, it's harder to meet people because where do you meet them? The grocery store? Like, they're kind of weird to be like, hey, you want to be friends? You know what I mean? Like, how do you meet people? If you're not meeting people at work, how are you meeting people? I don't go to school, so I'm going to meet people. I don't know. I am so glad we met. I will see you again soon. Yes, I'm so happy that I got to meet you, Hardy. Like, you are so amazing in person and online. And I love it. And I can't wait to meet Sandra. And Sandra, when would be a good time to go to the Mall of America where it's not super hot, but it's not yet snowing on me? And I mean, it's probably always going to be busy, but not super, super busy. So that this way we can hang out. Because I know that it's going to be like the fall time because I have to wait until people go back to school because that's when the flights really calm down, you know? Most adults meet friends at work. Yeah, and I don't have a workplace to go to. And the only Texas friends that I have are you know, coworkers. And we live like very far away from each other because the DFW is huge and we don't live anywhere near each other. So we don't get to see each other often. We have to like actively try, and it's like my schedule changes in the middle of September, but I don't remember when. And then I will be I'll be Tuesday and Wednesday off, and I start at 4 or 4:30 in the morning, and I get off at 12 or 12:30. I can't remember. I will go before the mall. Yes, I wanna go before the Thanksgiving time when Christmas shopping starts, but it has to be when kids are back in school already. So I want to go right before my schedule changes because I'll still have Saturday and Sunday off. And David could come, and because he can't come if it's during the week because he has to work, right, Jen? And I don't work. I go to school, but I am there and out of there. Yeah, exactly. Like, how do you meet people outside of working? We don't have a workplace anymore. I work Monday through Friday, so it work. Yeah, for me, it works in early September. Yeah, that would be great. Yay, early September. I mean, that's coming up. It's almost. I mean, we're already at the end of July, so that's coming up, and it'll give me some time to save some money for the mall. How far away is the airport from the Mall of America? I got to figure that out. I didn't even think about that part. I heard there's a shuttle from Minneapolis Airport to the Mall of America. So we're going to go to the Mall of America in September. You know where the Mall of America is? It's in Minneapolis. It's the biggest mall in the U.S. We're going to go shopping and we're going to meet some of them. Come say hi. Not just your hand. It isn't very far. Oh, good. What's up? You need something? No? You're just waiting for me? Okay, it's almost done. It's been in there for 9 minutes. Sandra, what do you do? If you don't mind me asking. It's none of my business, but I'm nosy. I like to know. I think the light rail run from there. Ooh, I'm gonna look it up. Did he put his arm in? I didn't even notice. Yeah, he thought it was gonna be the vertical, no, horizontal, so that like him being right here, he would be able to say hi. But it's so compacted, he doesn't want to. But yes, so that is what we'll do because it'll be fun. I mean, it'll be great to meet each other. And then Jerlene is in Minneapolis too, right? Because, damn girl, you're a smart girl, an engineering manager. What kind of engineer? David's a field muffin. What's your title?
What do you mean?
Your work title. What do you mean? What do I mean?
I'm just engineer for CMT.
Is it a field tech engineer? What's it called?
Yeah, field tech engineer.
A field tech engineer. Because Sandra's an engineer, a manager of an engineer, but I don't know what kind of engineer. That's what I'm asking. I mean, engineers are smart people, right? It depends on what kind, I guess. But I'm thinking like super smart people. Are you super smart people? I love smart people. I love to learn things. Teach me something. I just tell people what to do. That's even better when you get to tell people what to do. When you get to use your brain to tell people to do things and then you get paid to tell them to do it. That's awesome. That's awesome. I love it. I love it for you. I love it. I manage manufacturing engineers. Oh, cool. That I don't know what the heebie-jeebies that is, but that sounds awesome. You sound smart and I like it. I'm just a peon, but I like being a peon. The reason why I like being a peon is because my schedule becomes more flexible that way. If I become something other than a peon, then I'm not as flexible. But I've told you guys before, I'm going to tell you again. When I put it out in the world, it's going to happen. So mark my words. The only way that it won't happen is if my back gets worse, because then I won't be able to do it. But other than that, I am going to become a flight attendant. So, and then my schedule will be really flexible and I'll be able to do all kinds of crazy things and make a lot more money. So, well, per hour, not necessarily monthly, but per hour. And then the reason why I want to stay with my job is because I can continue to travel, right? And I mean, who doesn't want to travel the world for pennies? I want to be able to continue to travel. And I don't want to lose my insurance. Plus, it's really a good job. Like, the company I work for is a decent company to work for. And, if I wasn't doing the social media thing, I would be freely talking about the company. But I don't, because I don't want to get in trouble for work, because we do have social media policy, blah, 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 like most companies do. But, that's why I don't talk about the specific, hey, Paul, how are you? We're just crapping along, talking, chit-chatting. I am not smarter than most people. I was just fortunate to have good family support in small college. You know what? That's smart, because a lot of people don't do that. A lot of people don't take advantage of the opportunities that they are given. I feel like nepotism gets a bad name because people don't put effort into the positions that they get because of the nepotism. Does that make sense? And because of that, then you guys really are able to take advantage in the best way possible, but put effort into it. Then I'm 100% into that for you, and I love that. And I'm happy for you, and I'm proud of you. How did I drop to 3 when I am the only one chatting? I don't know. See, and there's only 2 of you here, and you're number 3. How is that even? I don't know. It says Harji's number 1. It still says Journey of Life is number 2. She's not even here no more. That's funny. That's really funny, but I don't know. So I think that taking advantage of that is amazing, and I'm very proud of you for doing that, because not everybody does that. A lot of people just, they fall into the position that's given to them, and then they don't do anything about it, and that's why it gets such a bad name, and that sucks. But good for you. Harju, what are you going to school for? If 3 people are here and I'm number 3. Well, now there's 3 people. It said 2 people. So, I don't know. But, so I bought some new mascara and it's coming tomorrow. I don't know if it'll be here in time for my video. Oh, you're going to be a real estate broker? Awesome. Awesome. I'm not sure, like, I don't know, because I don't think I'll ever get another interest rate like I have right now. I have a 2.65 interest rate, and I don't think I'll ever get better than that. So I'm unsure if I'll sell my house, but I know I don't want to be here forever. David and I have talked about it many times, and I told him if that means we have an expiration date, then that's what it means, but I will not be here forever. And we are going to move one day, but I don't know if we will keep this house like as a like home base, you know? I'm not really sure. I do have to do so many years of being a realtor first. Yeah, I know. I know brokers. I used to work for a real estate agency way back in the day. I was like, well, my brother was barely born. He was an infant, still in a car seat. So I was 20. I'm still here. Hi, Jen. See, now there's 4. I don't know. It just says things. Sell is and roll the equity. See, I'm considering that because I bought my house for $185,000. But I put down like 50,000. So I owe like 125,000 on it right now. And it says that my house is worth at least 300,000. So I don't know. I guess we'll see. Hi, Bethany, you're still here. Yeah, I don't really know what we're going to do with this house. I don't know. But I'm considering renting it for a while, but only to somebody that I actually know, you know. So I'm considering renting it for a while, but I'm not sure because I want to, and I'm going to put it out here again. And I think I've said this before. I want to own a home I want to own a waterfront home, whether that's in front of a beach or a lake. I prefer a lake, but I prefer a natural lake. And a lot of Texas lakes are not natural; they're man-made. There's only 2 lakes in Texas that are actually natural, but I would love to like have a house like by a lake in Montana or maybe in the Ozarks, but I'm thinking more Montana. I'm not sure. So I don't know what we would do with this house. My mom has said that her and her husband are considering retiring to Texas. So if that was the case, I would keep the house for her. And she could just live here. I was here working, but gotta go. Hubby is home and I have to cook and eat. Enjoy it. We have the pizza in the oven and then it's TV date time. Yay, enjoy, Andrea. Have a great day. Have a great day. We love it. I'm gonna be needing to go to in a minute. The pizza has about 5 or 6 more minutes. But I hope it's good. I've never tried that kind before. I hate onions. So when I looked at it, it looked like it had green onions, but I think it's just the stems of the spinach because I read the instruction or the ingredients. It does not list onions, and it should. I don't know if onion is something that a lot of people are allergic to, but it should list it. You have an awesome evening. Yay! The interest rate is so high now. Yeah, it is. It's like what 6 or 7% or something, and I don't know that I want to ever lose a 2.65 interest rate. I'm not sure. So I don't know what I'm going to do, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. What we're considering doing is building a house because I have a huge backyard. I know I've showed you guys a picture before, but the picture doesn't do it justice because it's actually really big. My lot is only a 1/4 acre. But my house is like in the middle. I wish they would have made the house closer to the street. I don't care if I'm like hearing the people driving by. It's a quiet street. Like there's hardly anybody ever here. But I wish they would have done that and then given me more backyard. But I do have a huge backyard. Because I have a huge backyard, I'm considering building a house back there. Not a huge house, but you know, like a small little, like maybe like maybe 2-bedroom, smaller house back there, right? And the reason for that is David and I can keep this area. And if my mom and her husband decide that they want to move over here, then they can live in the bigger house and David and I can live in the smaller house or vice versa or whatever. And then this way we would just have the one property and I would never lose that interest rate. I'm not sure because I really like where I live, but I hate Texas. To be here permanently. I wouldn't mind being here in the fall and in the winter, in the spring, but I hate being here in the summer. And I would love to have some, I don't know. I gotta figure it out. But I'm always just like trying to think like, am I gonna sell it? Are we gonna rent it out? What are we gonna do with it? I don't know. But I know. Did you check it already?
It's good.
Yeah? Does it look ready?
I'm gonna get the pan and then put it by the coffee maker. And we can put the pizza over there because you got those little cups of things. I don't know why you got those.
Oh, you could put that in the sink. I'll come do it right now. I'll be right there. Okay, guys. So we gotta go. The pizza's ready, but I don't want to give day, little hugs. I don't know. We'll probably do something like this again during the week. No, I mean next weekend. But yeah, we have 2 of those mics. But anyways, so I hope you guys have a great day. I hope the pizza's great too. I'll take a picture and I'll send it to you guys. But I hope you guys have a wonderful day, okay? You enjoy your Sunday. Oh, I don't even know how to turn this off. I've never tried it from here. Oh, there we go.